Dozer, when you're done, bring the ship up to broadcast depth.
I should have hit the live button by accident. I hit the live button by accident. Close out all these other screens. I'm gonna be crossing into Eastern time. Let's turn down the value. All right. While we wait for some people to maybe come in here. I know it's too early for most. Let's put these. Let's play this little Caden shit. Let's play this Caden shit real quick.
Drivers, I have a deal so good that I'm gonna have to keep it a little bit quiet. So check this out. For the first 8 weeks, the first 2 months at Hurricane, I'm gonna let you guys get into a truck, right? Peterbilt, Kenworth, whatever. No truck payments for the first 8 weeks. 0 truck payments at all. That means 0 truck payments, 0 maintenance deduction, just turning and earning, making money with 0 overhead for the first 8 weeks. If that sounds good, come check us out at Hurricane Express. If you want to get in a 389, 579, 589, we have it all and they're all looking good. As you can see behind me, we have some beautiful looking trucks. We have the black fleet. We have we have it all. So check us out. If you want 8 weeks of no payments, 0 overhead, let's get it.
So that was Caden Jr. Good morning, everybody. That was Caden Jr. talking about how they're going to give 8 weeks free of no payments, no nothing. Now, do you still get the guaranteed $2,000 after that? We'll have to talk to Caden. Caden actually, like y'all think that I'd be bullshitting and I talk to Caden. But Caden likes to talk. I don't know what to tell you. Caden likes to talk. This guy looks like he's about to hit the pump. He didn't. Oh, he did. He hit the metal shit. Oh wow. Yeah, Caden likes to talk, and he told me that I was misinformed about some things, So I have to ask him about this, and does the $2,000 still is that still a thing with this particular new program they got here? I did like an hour pre-trip today, and it's because I found something going on with one of my tires. It's like a weird cup, and I can't figure. It's properly inflated. Everything around it is properly inflated. Matter of fact, let me check that outside tire. Let me check that outside tire, Rogan, real quick. Make sure I'm not bullshitting. I gotta get my black and gold tire pressure gauge reader. I did check them all, but I just want to double check. I don't remember the number. On the outside tire, the valve stem moves 100 as well. Okay. Yeah, so they're all good. All the tires are good. It's just it's got this weird wear on it, and I don't remember it from the day before. And I tend to check my equipment over a lot. Okay? I check it over a lot. I'm not good at this stuff. I just started really being I've been a truck driver since like 2012, but I just like started being a truck driver, right? Like being in love with the road and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna last a year or so. Like, different maturity level. Well, let's cut to the chase here about the meme or the thumbnail. The thumbnail says, "And the winner is." Now, if you don't know, there is a bet that was going on between SoCal and James Best. And when you listen to this bet, see, this is why I don't like to bet with people. Okay. Now, I did talk to SoCal about this. He was like, "Oh, he didn't think like that I was going against anything," but he's like, "Well, this is what was said," and he sent me the clip. So and it's a 9-minute clip. It's not just like a little 5 seconds. It's a 9-minute clip, so I could actually hear. Because like if you remember, if you were a part of that live feed, right? The live feed was talking about a situation overseas, and then it quickly just snapped into a different topic altogether, right? And it's all because James Best was being a racist fucking shitbag that he is, right? But that's just what it is. But if somebody has a bet, and I mean, I'm no referee or nothing, I'm just a guy listening in. I'm gonna call it how I see it. And from what I understood the bet to be, was that Loves does deletes. Well, upon further review, that is what was said, but also what was said. There's more to it. There is more to it. The bet started off, the topic started off with a guy, quote, a guy from a professional shop did like a bypass delete on the side of the road. That's what was originally said. A guy from a professional shop. Then it turned into that guy was from the professional shop known as Love's Truck Care. Worked at Love's. And since I keep things fair, I sent SoCal the transcript where he also said, you're saying, he was talking to James, like, so you're saying that Loves or TA and Loves don't do deletes? And I think that he was just caught up in the moment because the bet was already established, right? The bet was already established on the fact that a guy from a professional shop did this on the side of the road. A guy from Loves did this on the side of the road. That's how it actually was set up, right? Then James was talking, saying to SoCal that he does 90% of his work at Love's. So maybe the wording was a little messed up at that particular point. At that particular point. But it was clear as day within this 9-minute clip that SoCal said a guy from a professional shop did the work on the side of the road. And that professional shop was Love's. He doesn't say Love's did the work. But right before, when he was clarifying the bet, he did say that. Because they were both talking at the same time. Right? So me, looking in from the outside, I'm not a part of this. It's not my bet, anything like that. This is why I don't like the bet. Because you have to make sure that the parameters are clear. From me, I would say you said Love's did this work. And that's why yesterday I was saying, oh, we need to see a receipt. And we know that Love's doesn't actually do that type of work in an official capacity. Right? It's not part of their corporate fucking structure. We know that. That's not, nobody's disputing that. SoCal is not out here saying, well, you know what? Love's actually does do this. He's not saying that. TA actually does do this. He's not saying that. But when he said, so you're saying TA doesn't do deletes? And the transcript actually reads TA does do, you're saying TA does do deletes, right? That's him talking. He even said it backwards there because, or in the transcript. So the transcript doesn't actually match up exactly what he says. Right? And I sent it to him. I highlighted it a little bit, you know. So before that, a guy from a professional shop that works for Love's, Love's did this work. That was the situation originally, and it also, you got to remember, SoCal's probably upset at this point because SoCal trusted James Best with some information about what he personally does. And James Best comes out to shit on him and make him look like he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing as an owner-operator of a multi-truck operation. And that's supposed to be his friend. Like, they're friends. I don't think they're friends, but SoCal wants to be friends. James is just a shitbag. Right? How do you deal with that? You really can't deal with that. I have a smudge on my glasses. So, after further review of the play, I'm going to have to go with that the bet is null and void. Because there was no clarity established of what the bet actually was, and they both have claim to it. Because since it was a heated moment of passion and a heated moment of drunkenness by a drunkard, their points are both supported. Now, if it was me personally, and I told SoCal this, It's like a mental word gymnastics, right? And that's what people that bet, typically do. Anybody with a little bit of intelligence is gonna fucking do that. They want the odds in their favor, right? So, you know, technically, right? But I don't even think that's what happened necessarily in this situation. It's just that SoCal was getting heated. He'll say that he wasn't, but somebody's putting out your fucking business, and they're going against what the fuck you're saying. It's kind of fucked up, Like the guy came on all sorts of wrong, right? We'll get back to the bet in a second and who owes who money, right? Oh, we'll scratch that right now. I say it's null and void, right? They could pay each other $500, which makes no sense, right? It's null and void because they're both right, depending on how you look at the wording, right? And at what point was the bet officially established? Was it officially established when SoCal said, "Yo, you want to bet?" And James says, "Sure, $1,000." If that's the bet, then it was already established that a guy from a shop, a professional shop that works at Love's, came and did the work on the side of the road, and it's that simple. Then James owes $1,000. When the clarity was being asked for and they were talking over each other, and I would have to assume, accidentally said, because why would you change the bet, right? That Love's or TA or these companies would actually do this type of work, then SoCal would owe the $1,000. So it just depends what we're going at. Because I can see both. I can see, you know what? First of all, remember, James is the one that said $1,000. SoCal never said that. He's just like, "Yo, you want to pay?" It could have been $5, right? But James is the one that said $1,000. SoCal said okay. So at that particular point, remember this is a 9-minute clip. At that point, the bet was that a guy from a professional shop did the work on the side of the fucking road, and he happened to work at Love's. That was the actual original bet. I can't even see who that is yet. What up, Quick? That was the actual bet. So, but let's get back to the James bet. So, SoCal is talking about the situation that's going on with Party Hard, and it's not even really talking about Party Hard per se, right? He's talking about just the situation amongst women and men trying to look out for their best interest because things could happen, right? And it wasn't even about Party Hard. It just happened to be Party Hard was in a situation that could have possibly been because of a woman. And we have to assume that. Like, Party Hard's upset that people are like, "Oh, are you saying my motherfucker, you were talking about your bitch when you were crying." So you're mad at chasing Andrew Jackson? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here with that shit. You were the one talking about a bitch. You're the bitch ever put me in jail. Like, you did that. You said that. Nobody else said that. You said that. We're only going about what you said. You are not in control of yourself. You're a fucking crackhead. Shut the fuck up. Fuck off the internet. Tired of you. Anyways, James Best comes in on a racist tirade about reparations, and that's his default thought about black people. Because nobody was even talking about anything to do, like, nobody was talking about reparations. Nobody was talking about the man fucking anybody over. Nobody was talking about, white supremacy. Nobody was talking about anything to do with anything except that women will sometimes throw you under the bus. And you got to protect yourself. That's the conversation. Had nothing to do with, you're not a real man. James, you're not a real man. You live off of your woman, pussy. And that's facts. You know why it's facts? Because you said it. I don't know your bank account. I don't know anything like that. I'm just going by what you said. You said that you had to use your wife's dead father's inheritance money to fix your fucking truck. After you sold off all your silver, you know what? It's good that you sold it, because you sold it at probably like around $80 an ounce, $85 an ounce, and right now it's like $57 an ounce, So you did good. You did good there, but you know what? It's gonna go up to 100 and something. So you fucked up long term, right? That shit is something that you're not supposed to sell. You're not supposed to sell it for no fucking truck. You couldn't have gone to the bank and be like, oh, I need a loan against this. You couldn't do nothing like that. You couldn't figure that out. You couldn't figure out how to do that. No. You fucked up. You're not a man. What up? What up? What up? Travlad. Travlad. Hopefully I remembered it right there. Travlad. I think I got to get you a wrench. Got to figure out how to do that later. So yeah, James comes in with this fucking ridiculous racist rant that he goes on. Talking about how men are not men, and when he's not a man, right? He's not a man at all. James is like a fucking a man, straight up. A man can have issues but still consciously think through them. Okay? I mean, you have impulses, right? Like an animal will kill another animal just because it's fighting or whatever, right? So we have that in our society. A man could kill, but also choose not to kill. James Best cannot do that. He has impulse control issues of a high degree. He is a fucking alcoholic. His soul is not able to resist the temptation. His body, he can't control his own body. On a molecular chemical level. You can't do it. It's kind of like if I overeat. It's like, damn, because like I can eat Hooters like nonstop. You give me a 50 thing of Hooters wings, I'm trying to go for the Matt Stoney record. I'm trying to eat 90 fucking wings. Right? And what can do that is the fucking, I love the Hooters sauce taste. Right? It doesn't matter how full my stomach is, the taste. Right? They said if you stick a knife, right, the Eskimos will kill wolves by sticking sharp knives in meat, right? And the fucking wolves will fucking eat the fucking meat. But they're cutting themselves up because they can't help themselves. So they end up dying, and then you have wolf. You have your full fur, and you kill some wolves, and you have some meat there. Even though it's fucking probably you have to cook it really well, right? Because it could have serious carnivores are not really good to eat. But that's the point. James has that problem on a high level, not a you overate level. He has it on a high level where it affects everything else mentally. What up? What up? It affects everything else mentally. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, please. It affects everything mentally. He cannot function. I'm about to be in Memphis, y'all. And that's where the whole thing went down south for him. Because he wanted to jump into he's in the comments, let's not talk about this. First of all, it's not your fucking stream. You don't get to choose what the topic is. Do I agree with fucking SoCal talking about certain fucking things? Nope. But I don't tell, hey, man, maybe privately. You know what I'm saying? Maybe privately. Maybe on my own stream I'll talk about it. But I can't tell the man what to do. I can't tell him how to behave. But James thinks he has that kind of power over people. But he doesn't even have power. He can't even control himself. What's going on? Said hi. Alex. Oh, you need the link? All right. I didn't see that. Oh, shit. 35 miles an hour. School zone? It's fucking July. It's fucking, they training everybody. That's what it is. There's a link, brother. They're training everybody to be ready for this. Because there's no school. I'm at this school. There's not a fucking car in sight at this school. I think I was paying attention. Trucker Todd dropped a new video. Give you a 6-month review. Word. Word. Oh, he added me. Oh, there's some cars over there. He added me on TikTok. Still some, bro. They got cars in this fucking place. I don't know what to say. We got SoCal. What up, SoCal?
What up, man? What up?
All right, so I reviewed it. I listened to the clip, and you originally did say a guy from a professional shop worked on my truck on the side, and you mentioned that he worked at Love's. So that's how it originally went when you made the bet.
Yeah, the confusing thing is James bounces all over the place. And the problem is when you speak about another man's business with a little bit that someone tells you, you think you know everything. Like when he said that 90% of my maintenance and stuff is at Love's, and that's not true. It's not true. I have mechanics come to my yard, and it's crazy. I gotta even explain my fucking business, right? Like, the whole thing was when someone was in my live stream and someone said, "Hey," in the comments, SoCal, James did a $63,000 rebuild, whatever, and I said it wasn't a rebuild. I said he replaced a brand new head and some repairs, and because I said that, somebody watching, in the clouds, they don't watch nobody, told James, and James is all mad at me. Said I didn't know what I was talking about, and he texted me like all that shit he did to the truck. Like I said, that's all in repairs, bro. And he's like, well, I don't want nobody talking about me. I won't talk about you. But you get on my live stream, just try to think you're trying to put all my business out there. Like, it didn't make any sense to me, bro. Like, and then people were telling me that every time they're talking to him about his repair, he always wants to bring up to them about me and my 3 times of my deletes. And you can only delete a truck once. Let's
Well,
get
I
that
heard
shit out
him
the
say
way.
that. I can confirm that I've heard him say that exact story several times, more than once
Right.
at least.
Right. But why speak on me? Like,
Yeah.
you're saying you don't want to be spoke on, which I didn't put him in a bad light. I was just trying to correct what someone thought, and that was it. And he was all fucking pissed the fuck off. But he continuously talks about me and my business on his channel and saying it wrong. You know? And then saying, tell me you don't do 90% of your maintenance. Well, I mean, Terry can tell you. She drives for me. Ask her how many times she goes to Love's. But she
Well, I
goes.
know you don't even like to go to the truck stop to let them sleep.
Exactly. But the whole thing is, I got my mechanic coming to the yard this weekend because something happened to her license plate. He's going to install the new license plate. And I'm going to go ahead and put new shocks on the back of her truck and new sleeper shocks in the back. But at the yard, I don't like sending my drivers to a shop and let them sit there all fucking day. I'd rather pay the mechanic to come to my yard. I'll pay him extra, come to my yard and work on the truck. Why my guys are at home? But he's telling you 90% I go to Love's.
He did say that. 100%
Yeah.
said that. Yeah.
But
That's
it's
what I was trying to
like,
say. I think the bet is null and void because at this point now you guys are kind of getting. He's talking over you, so you're not even like because like when you said the TA thing, I think that's where it was like okay.
I'm
well,
repeating what he because I'm not saying I'm repeating what he's saying. Because he's saying that TA and Loves, they don't have master techs, they don't have master mechanics, they don't work on trucks, they're trash. The Amigos are trash, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
That guy's dumb as fuck.
Damn, we got that. My shit ain't
Sorry about that.
I guess. I don't know.
He dropped his goddamn coffee cup, and fucking he don't even hear my horn. These guys are dumb as fuck.
Kept driving.
Yeah, sorry if that was loud.
No, you're good.
No, he pulled over on the side of the road, but goddamn, how are you pulling out of a driveway and your coffee cup's rolling down the street? Like, where the fuck did you put your coffee cup?
What up, country rat?
But so his whole thing was Amigos are trash, they don't work on nothing. So I'm like, well, they rebuilt my engine, they did a good job. Then because I don't go to TAs, bro. That's his lingo. Then he said the TAs and goddamn Loves, they don't have master mechanics and all that, but they do warranty work.
Yeah,
They're certified to do warranty work for Freightliner International.
Yeah.
Like anything under warranty, they can do. But if you're saying, they don't have no master mechanics, but if you're saying if they don't, if they don't have master mechanic, how they doing warranty work?
Right.
They're certified
I've
for
been
warranty.
at one where it was like, oh, well, our actual mechanic is not going to be in until tomorrow. Oh, okay. You know what I mean? Like that happens. Like,
Yeah.
And they'll say it straight up. So yeah, I mean, they have mechanics certified. What is it? ASE mechanics. Like they have that.
And to bring my business up on a live stream, that we're not even talking about that shit.
Yeah, that's
like I'm doing a live stream saying that from we played Party Hard's video, and he's saying his girl got him locked up, and then got down fucking that video was about Future too, and and the bullshit he's going through.
Remember this. He doesn't actually say his girl. He says the bitch. So we we don't know if that's his girl doing it or just another bitch doing it. He just said the bitch. So like we got to give him the benefit of the doubt there. But when he got mad at everybody saying, "No, you said my girl did," well, it's only common sense if you're crying on the thing saying that your bitch put you in jail or the bitch put you in jail, then who am I supposed to think?
Well, that's the only reason I was even playing the video, and like I'm not attacking nobody, but what I was attacking was the message that, don't fly out here, man, and not him because his relationship's 2 years old, but like Future and Relly or whatever the fuck his name is, J Rel or whatever, and all these dudes. Future says I'm looking for a wife, so you're paying for some broad, some low level broad that's like a 2 of the scale of 1 to 10, and you're trying to wipe up somebody that you're paying pussy for. You know what I'm saying? So it makes no sense.
I've been there.
And so
I've been there. And if
I'm
you
telling
want a
everybody,
top tier woman, a top tier woman, you still have to have top tier money. Like it's not like oh yeah, they're cheaper there. No, the top tier bitches are the top tier bitches no matter where you are.
Okay,
it doesn't matter. It don't matter. So you're gonna come up with that bread.
Yeah, man, my sound fucked up. Someone tried to call me. God damn, I put do not disturb on this bitch.
It's an emergency. Yeah, you good? We can hear you.
I was trying to tell him. Hang on.
So yeah, people. I personally think the bet is null and void. Yesterday's information. Now I have a little bit more information. I was able to digest the situation.
Someone tried to call my fucking phone. So the forklift dude, sees the forklift out in the street, and so he's taking it to the truck driver. That
wait, was a Moffett? Is it like a Moffett or?
I don't know. It's black and chrome. I don't know. But the crazy thing is, man, is like, so that's what the whole live was about. Is like, I'm just telling people, man, don't risk your freedom for these fucking females if you don't know them, bro. And that these females can sit back and say anything they want, and you're going to jail until you're proven innocent.
Yeah. Especially in another country. Especially in another country where you don't speak the language.
Yeah, and that's what the whole live is all. That's what the whole live is all about, And but somehow he wanted it changed up. But then he's talking about some shit that I tell him on the phone that's not even on the internet.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, where's that?
There's like a little crew over there. There's a little crew over there of like G-Dubs and James and Jason, where they just come after you. And so that just imagine what they're saying behind closed doors, right? So it's like, I mean,
yeah, Jason. So Jason's at, like, everybody knows. We can go back. I talk about Prime. I talk about. Now, I was talking about Hirschbach because, Jason brought that shit to light to me. And that's when I bumped into you, and you and I were talking, and we were talking about Hirschbach shit, and I was covering on my channel. But it's like everywhere Jason goes, oh, they're talking about me. Bro, you're not important enough for me to talk about.
He goes everywhere that is like people have been talking about Hurricane for years. All this Hurricane stuff,
I've been talking. I've been at Hurricane. I got a truck from Hurricane. I've been talking about Hurricane, right? So when he was at Prime at BLC, he told James, I just don't want him talking about Prime. But I was talking about that because Big Cat's at Prime on the A Fleet. Direct, he's direct. So I've been talking about it, right? But now Jason goes there, now I can't talk about it no more. So then when I heard rumors that he might go to Hurricane, I told James on the phone, I said, look, this motherfucker goes to Hurricane. Don't have me where I got to stop talking about Hurricane, because I was talking about Hurricane way before he shows up there. And sure as shit, I'm blocked on everything, and I'm a piece of shit because I'm talking about him at Hurricane. It's like, whatever, bro. So that's his deal, right?
Yeah.
GW Bowles, I think he might, I'm just guessing, right? I can only guess, right?
Well, he's a rider for James, so.
I think he's a little upset with me because when he went flatbedding, he knows I make money flatbedding. He joins James thinking I'm going to just jump in and help them all out so he can be successful in flatbedding. It's like, no, bro, you're with the wrong carrier.
He's not a mentee?
No. But I was like, nah, bro, you're at the wrong carrier for that shit. Like I told James that if he don't know flatbed, it's not going to work. Because you can't have your guy, your carrier, and the truck driver, neither one know how to flatbed, Now it can
Right.
happen. There might be a needle in the haystack where you can pull it off, but
My
typically,
man did it.
you know,
My man did. He figured it out
again,
just by
that's
going.
why. Yep, that's why I said I had to put the disclaimer in there.
Yeah.
There is some people, but typically it doesn't go down that way. And I said I don't think it's gonna happen.
Oh, he had a
And
whole
then
bunch of problems,
and
but
then
he figured it out.
and then when they were talking about GW and Ulster are gonna team, I told James,
Oh
I
man.
said, bro, I said that's not gonna work, bro. I said flatbed and stuff like that's not gonna work. Yeah, well, Ulster's gonna teach him stuff and he's gonna teach him stuff, and it didn't work out. Everything I've said, it went exactly the way the fuck I said it would, right?
Yeah.
But they're mad at
Those
me.
are those are typically not team loads. But let me ask you this, since I got you on here. So
Yeah,
if GW, you had the W9 wanted to do flatbed, wanted to get in the game, but since he's dick riding over there, James, what if he said, you know what, I want to come pull for you. Can you teach me the game? Would you
no,
do something like that?
no,
Okay.
no. I gotta
So just
deal with people that I trust, right?
yeah.
And so I, I try to help as much as I could, right? Like he was telling James he wasn't making no money because he didn't have tarps, he didn't have this, he didn't have that. So even though he has nothing to do with me, and I know he gets mad when I bring it up, but it's just a point that I really try to help. I took him to lunch. We went to my yard. I have a container full of nothing but flatbed shit. We grabbed some tarps. I said, do you need anything else? No, I don't need nothing else. I said, all right, man, go out there and go get your money. So I did everything I could to help those two go make money.
Right.
But then he was on the freeway talking shit on me, and that's fine too. But I mean, I'm not gonna talk shit on him. He can talk shit on me all he wants. But I mean, that's where that gets it. So that's why I think GW got mad because I didn't step in and save the day. It's not my business to do that.
Right.
Another man's business.
Right.
Now
I
who's
agree with
calling me,
that.
bro? Hang on, man. Every time they want to call me, they knock this audio out. Hang on.
Yeah. I'm surprised we can still hear you.
I'm back. I put this thing on Do Not Disturb and still knocks my audio out, bro. I don't get it. But I did everything that I could in my power without stepping on someone's toes and getting people's business. But he's mad at me. And that's fine. Hey,
Yeah,
each to
I
his own,
mean,
bro. People can be mad for whatever. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like I give James the benefit of the doubt, but everybody keeps telling me how he's just talking shit on me on this fucking channel, bro. About the deletions and my whatever the fuck, whatever. It's like this, right? Here's what I learned a long time ago. If your feet is in the frying pan in the fire and you're gonna get burned, don't 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 throw everybody else in the frying pan so everybody can get burned.
Right.
Because it's not gonna fix your feet getting burned, bro. Like people want people to be accountable for what they're saying. You deflect them by mentioning me and I've done 45 fucking deletions and that ain't gonna change their question about you spent $63,000 on a head and repairs.
Right. At all.
And he went on there telling it, and so many people have seen that shit. Like, what is he talking about? And they tell me their story, and it's like, and to sit down there and say amigos don't know shit, like that's fucked up all by itself, bro.
Yeah.
Because the reality is, well, I ain't gonna speak on his repair bill. It's whatever, but good. I mean, I hope the best for him. Again, I'm just trying to clear up this little bet crap and why I think GW hates me or whatever the fuck. But just because someone hates me, I'm not gonna get on here and just dog him out, bro. I mean,
No.
people that are miserable, bro. It puts their mindset in that way with hatred. I'm living my best life, bro. I got hate for nobody. I hope Coach is successful. He's mad at me for no reason. I hope he's successful. I hope James is successful. Oser, GW, his whole entire crew. I hope they're all successful. They should be, because there's money all over the place. Like the rates are just crazy all over the place.
Oh, and
The
they
fucked
have
up,
like a couple, like 100 years of experience combined.
yeah. But the bad part about it is James is staying in the shop the whole time. Fucking rates are real good, and that sucks. You
I
know.
mean, it is what it is. Things happen. You miss some opportunities, but you got to be prepared to take the next opportunity. You know, but I hope, like you said, you hope the best. I hope he gets help. You know, because like his drinking affects other things and affects his relationships. Because the first time I ever heard of James Best, I heard about like a truck exploded or something like that in the middle of nowhere. He didn't know what to do, and then he called you or something, or you called him, and I was like, oh wow, and I haven't heard about you in a while either at that point, and
Yeah.
it's like okay, well, you know, how do you burn somebody that's like got your back when like let's say I don't know somebody, you know how many people's trucks are on the side of the road now and they don't know who to call? Like right now, like I was going up Fancy Gap the other day, and there was like 6 fucking trucks pulled off to the side, can't pull the hill, and who are they gonna call? There's James is lucky to have people that are there for him, and then just throw them under the bus constantly. It's weird. It's weirdo behavior to me.
It's like the dry van that I'm pulling, right? They put a hole in my floor somehow.
Oh,
So once I get unloaded, I got a professional that works for a trailer repair place. This is what he does for a living. Let's make this clear.
are
Coming to
you
my
telling me
yard.
that Great Dane deletes trailers now? Is that what you're
Here we
telling me?
go. He's coming to my yard as he always does to do a floor on my trailer. And while he's doing that, I'm hooking up to the Landau or something like that. I gotta go get a bus. I'll be back. I gotta deliver the bus. By then he'll be done with my driving. I'm gonna hook up that. I'm gonna preload to go to Vegas for tomorrow.
There you go.
But I can't tell the rates I can't tell people the money I make on a daily basis because it's an argument because
You're
I'm
in
a liar.
California.
But
No,
I'm
they
saying
don't say that. They don't say you
no
lie.
no
They don't. I don't see them saying
I'm
you
not
lie.
I'm not talking about the viewers. I'd rather not
Okay.
drop names, but we know who we're talking about.
Okay. Wow.
But
Cool.
but like I can show $2,000-3,000 per day with a dry van. Home every day. I mean, so anyway, but yeah, I just hope the best for all of them, man. Right now, there's money. If I was coach, and I already gave him advice, and he was following it, and then I don't know what the fuck happened. He went back on this lease crap. But none of these motherfuckers, not the Swift, the Hurricane. I'm going live. I think I don't know when I got it set, Friday night or whatever the fuck. We're gonna talk about shit, bro. Fucking Swift. I told you about that earlier.
Yeah.
Swift is. I'll pull it up. Swift is offering. Where is it?
Were you able to hear the Caden thing that I played? He probably hit back at his phone. I got that Caden 8 weeks of no truck payments, no maintenance fees, no nothing. 8 weeks, people. If Coach can't get a bag together with that, I don't know what to do. I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was reading the thing. My bad. Yeah. So Swift's got a thing right now that they're promoting $1.22 per loaded mile. They're guaranteeing you to get 23 to 2,600 miles a week. That's some horse shit.
Wait, so like
Now,
that's
now,
$2,500 maybe?
no, but you got to take out the lease payments and the fuel and all the bullshit.
Yeah.
That's the base pay. Then you got to take all the bills out of that.
Man.
It's like the Caden. Hey, look, no truck payment for fucking. Well, no shit. I would do no truck payment for 8 weeks too if I'm giving you $2 on a $5 market. I went live talking about that. They're making their money off taking the fucking money off the rate con, not the truck. I mean the truck payments and all that, that's just bonus.
Yeah.
But think about that. If they're getting $5 a mile,
all profit. They're operating an all profit business right now.
check this out. But check this out. A guy like Coach shows up. Now I know it's $2.50 whatever, but we're gonna just make simple numbers since I got a calculator. $2 a mile. They get $5 a mile. That means they're making $3 a mile every mile that Coach runs.
Profit.
If he did 2,000 miles that week, Hurricane just made $6,000 off the Raycon.
Yep.
For the week. $24,000 a month just off the Raycon miles. And nobody sees that picture. So fuck yeah, I'd give you a fucking man. I'd be like, hey man, look, free fucking truck payment for a whole year, bro. They're making the money on the Raycon.
And you're being nice because like he said that the actual pay they get is like $1.52 a mile, $1.62 a mile, and
Right.
it's well he said that's for him, but you know, so let's just call it $1.70. You're being nice. It's higher than $2.50 for them, and they're making a huge, and you still got to pay the truck payment and the fuel. So that $3 that you were saying is just pure profit. Nothing.
Right.
It's just
All in their
profit.
pocket, bro. And that's if you do 2,000 miles. If you do 3,000 miles, he's putting $9,000
Yeah.
in his pocket a week.
Times
That could
600
help.
trucks.
That could help the owner. That could help the lease operator if he got more of the money.
Yeah.
What can make a lease purchase guy successful? He gets to keep a lot of the money. He gets a true Raycon. And Junior already said it. Hey, look, guys. We give them a flat rate of $1.50, whatever it is per mile. That's what it is. It don't matter if they're getting $1 a mile, $5 a mile. They get the same thing.
Well, Senior basically said, we do that because you guys are too fucking stupid that when the rates are low, so you'll still get paid the same thing no matter what, if the rates are low or high. So, yeah.
I just got an alert right on the load board. There's a load from, let me pull it back up because I can't pull it up because we'll stop talking. But it's LA to Las Vegas right now. It's posted right now on the load board for $1,700.
How far is that? How far is that trip?
250 miles.
Okay. So it doesn't really matter that fuel's $10 a gallon in California, right?
Well,
Still
fuel's
good.
7 in Cali and it's 5 something in Vegas. So you fuel in Vegas.
Okay.
It's like 5:30 in Vegas.
That's like normal. That's like what it is everywhere else.
But you're getting 1,700 on 250 miles though.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is like, why go to Swift? Why go to Hurricane? Why go to any of these places? They need to go buy a truck they can afford, whatever the fuck it is. Make sure it's in good ass shape. Go to fucking Facebook Marketplace. They're renting trailers for like $500. Grab you one. You know what I mean? And then go out there and go get your money, man. You know, start your authority and go get your money. Stop fucking around with all this bullshit because they're missing the window of opportunity of making the money. And by the time they figure it out, or by the time they get right, and like Midlife says, but you get chicken lights. Think about that. You can get chicken lights when you're making the money, bro.
Yeah.
You do that one run I just said, $1,700. You do that 7 days a week or 5 days a week. How much money is that for doing burning no maintenance or no nothing, right? You can afford all the chicken lights you want.
Yeah. Well, that's why I fuck with like Cam because he's sitting there buying the cheap trucks. He's putting the money back into things.
Bro, who do you
You
think
know.
talks to Cam on the phone, bro?
You know. And even
Who do
though
you,
he even
no,
talks
but
about how
listen,
he
I
even
know,
talks about his problems too.
I
Not
know, but
everything's gravy.
Cam's my dude, but who do you, I mean, him and I, we talk on the phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even on the last truck, he said, what do you think? I said, buy that bitch. And so he did, right? I told him how to look for things on the truck. You know what I'm saying? The do's and don'ts of the truck, right? And the reality is, he paid $9,000 for the truck. He put a couple $1,000s in there because he wanted new shocks and some bullshit. Not that he needed, but he wanted to do it as he should, preventive maintenance. And shit, he had his money back the first week.
Yeah.
I think he's had the truck now at least like 3 months already. That truck is doing nothing but making him money. That truck
Yeah. It
owes
don't
him
even matter if
nothing.
it blows up now. It don't
The
matter.
truck owes him nothing, bro. There's no risk there.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't understand. I told Chase and Andrew Jackson that when he was looking at the $15,000 flat top with the Mercedes.
Now, do you
I
think
was
it's
like,
a roll of the dice though? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what happens if
I don't think it's a roll of, no, I don't think it's
somebody
a roll
comes
of the
out there like,
dice.
okay, I'm gonna try the SoCal way, then boom, I put my 9,000, and then I
No,
go out my
man.
first load and it
First,
explodes. It's like,
first of all,
oh
first of all, let me understand. It's not a SoCal way. I don't own a $9,000 truck.
no!
None of my trucks are
Okay,
$9,000. It's not a SoCal way,
okay,
right? But when I help people, I see where their budget's at, and we put a plan together, and we attack the plan, right? His just so happened to be 9. Jason's first truck was 15. I mean, it is what it is, right?
yeah,
But you don't just gamble it on red or black like at a casino and hope it don't blow up. No, I told Cam, look for this, look for this, look for this. If it don't do that, the engine's solid. He did all that. It worked out. He's running the truck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's a risk, but you got to have the knowledge to know what you're buying.
yeah. Now,
So
when you do your program, or somebody just bought a Tesla off a truck. Um, when you do your program, oh, they have a little shop here. Okay, that's cool. Um, do you provide like that knowledge for people, like hey, because like some people get into the game, they don't know anything, right? Like they just want to kind of like a turnkey system.
yeah. Well, even new
So
trucks are not turnkey.
right.
I mean, they can be, but so can older trucks.
Yeah, because I was watching this guy, like he's like, I don't know anything about trucking, but he went to with Prime, like the A fleet, right?
Yeah.
All he did, he was just some money, you know what I mean, and like let them handle everything. And I mean, that seemed like a decent plan if you know absolutely nothing and you don't really care, you're just investing your money. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. But for a guy, I don't know, like it depends what people like. Why do people even want to own a truck though? That's the question I always ask. Why do you want to own a truck? What does that even mean to you? You know, for me, it's about I have something that can support my life, like an asset, and like that makes money for me instead of you know, I have no equity in being like a company driver. I have no equity in that. There's nothing like if I leave, there's nothing I could do. Like if I leave here, I could just sell the truck, you know, and then move into something else maybe. I don't plan on doing that, but it's just
Well, the
there's
problem
equity.
is you have a lot. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
I've
hear
been
you.
jumping from screen to screen.
You're
Um,
good.
there's people out there truly trying to get information and trying to learn this, and you got people out there that's full of shit, right?
Mhm.
Like Coach said when he was at BLC that every time he makes a payment, it's equity on the truck, right? What does equity mean to anybody? Equity. Throw it out there.
Equity to
Equity.
me,
Equity.
oh, go ahead. Just
No, go
explain
ahead.
it. Like, well, to me, it means cause in my ownership of this truck, right? Like, I have, it's like almost like a savings account for me. You know what I mean? Like, it's there and it produces money for me. But I don't think there's equity in payments per se unless you're in an actual traditional payment and you owe less than what the truck is worth. That's when you'll start that's when you have equity in it. When you owe less than what the truck is worth. Like
Right.
if we're looking at spreadsheets and shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
So like this,
So
if I could sell it now, right? And I'll get back everything that I put into it and it made me money. So that's what I'm saying. Like I have equity and ownership.
in the reality, most leases, not all,
Yeah.
people want to play the word game. Most leases, you're overpaying for what the truck is worth.
Yeah. Yeah, by the time
And
you get it, it's not going to be worth anything. So there's no equity.
yeah.
You know?
And
I
so
don't
when you
think
put
there's
it
a equity in lease at all. Like if we look at the
correct,
actual definition, there's no equity in a lease at all because you have zero ownership of it. It can be taken from you at any time. It's not like if you have financing, you still have the option to sell that vehicle. On a lease, you
correct.
don't. There's nothing there for you.
As long as you're not upside down in it.
Right.
Even
Right.
if you buy it on payments, you could be upside down.
Exactly. That's why I said until your payments are less
Where's the door at,
than what
babe?
the vehicle is
Oh,
owed.
it's on the other side.
You know, so like if you buy it for 130 and you make payments on it and you owe 50, but you could sell it for 70, now you have equity built because you could come up on it. Plus, hopefully, you've been making money with it the whole time. Like it's not the same as a car. You're always upside down in a car.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, not
a regular
always,
car.
but yeah.
Yeah, regular cars, pretty much. You're almost always upside down because you don't make nothing
But
with it.
you tell everybody you got equity,
Yeah.
and then you leave with nothing in your pocket, less money than was in your pocket, but you told everybody you had equity.
That's not equity. That's
And when
liability.
people think that's no big deal, it is a big deal, bro. When you're telling people something and it's not what you say, because now people don't want to believe nobody because I mean, people don't understand the harm they're doing. People are truly trying to learn about trucking.
Yeah. So I've always liked trucking, but like I just told people earlier, I just like started really liking trucking. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the actual day-to-day bullshit. You know, yeah, it sucks still, but like this is just like this is more than a job now. It's like part of me. You know what I mean? Like I'm bored
Yeah.
at the house. I hate being at the house. You know, and hopefully that will change soon. But I like doing this. I like being on the road. I like driving. I like challenging drivers. I like driving on back roads that are fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like I like that stuff. So, but at the same time, I try my best not to tell anybody what to do with their money that I'm not doing. You know, I have people in my town that have become truck drivers just because it looked like I was making money. And then they still like say, hey, thanks, like I changed my life, like literally a couple people in my town. And it's like, okay, cool, but where are we going now? Like, what are you doing now? Or what's happening next?
And that's the
Couple of
greatest thing
guys.
about trucking, man. Trucking is one of the fields. It can change your life, and it can change your life in a hurry.
But I'm not trying to get out of trucking too. That's another thing that kind of pisses me off. Like I hear YouTubers, they'll be like, okay, well, I'm building this so I can go start a restaurant. It's like, okay, so you're gonna start at the bottom again of something else? Like, why don't you keep this going while you do that? Like it's not a pivot. It's not the exit plan. That's what they say, an exit plan. Why do you need an exit plan? This is for life. It could be turnkey if you build it. It could be automated where it's just making you have the ability to do whatever the fuck you want to do. You don't need to just be trucking all the time. But why does there have to be an exit strategy? Are they talking about exit from the truck itself or exit from trucking? And typically, I see them saying exit from trucking itself.
I agree. Give me a second. It's a little noisy, real quick.
No, you're
But
good.
man, I mean, trucking changes lives,
Hmm.
and shit. Just everybody just should stay in their lane and do their thing and make the money. But
Hmm.
don't let these companies take all the money from you.
I mean, sometimes you gotta let them just do what they do. You know, like I mean, but you could also be getting all the money and still be fucked up. Like, I know you don't want to mention names, but you know, I saw what happened to James when he had his shit. You know,
Uh,
like he sat there and drank and drank and drank, and he would have been better off just as a company driver, because yeah, he probably made a lot of money, but he also let the whole thing slip away. You know, make it like once you start having like, why are you putting a team in a fucking flatbed? Like that doesn't really exist on a grand scale. Like there's going to be very little teamwork you could do on flatbed because everything is like early morning appointments and fucking just done. Like you show up, they unload it, you drive 1 to 2 days, and that's it. There's nothing that's like 2,000 miles away that needs to be there next day. You know? It's like it doesn't exist.
yeah, this place got my truck dusty. Damn.
Oh, well, have you checked out that guy Interstate Made Me?
No.
You gotta
When
check
I
him
watch
out.
YouTube, I watch gaming. My gaming people. Hang on a second.
This guy's always wiping down his truck. He'll spit. I don't even think he really fucking sleeps because he'll be like, he must sleep like 2, 3 hours a day because he's always like fucking cleaning the truck. He's always cleaning the truck, wiping it down, never stops. But he's a runner too. He runs a lot, and he does reefer stuff. He's doing really good with the reefer. Um, like
Shit,
he's really building up his stuff. He's really building up his equipment.
these guys, they took so long. I was gonna go pick up a bus. It's 9 in the morning, and it's impossible now for me to go get this bus, come back to hook up back to my drive-in, and go preload this thing that I have an appointment for Vegas. So that's the only thing crazy about these receivers.
Yeah, you never know how long they're gonna take. But wait, I don't know. I just talked to you. It wasn't that long.
Yeah, I've been here since 6:30.
Yeah, you did say it was like 5 miles away.
Yeah,
Okay.
and yeah, it's 9 o'clock, so I'll probably be done out of here at 10 o'clock.
Hmm.
See, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah, it's impossible. I got to be at the other spot at 3 o'clock, which normally if it's 3 o'clock, I'm there at 2 o'clock.
You might have
Yeah,
to be 10 minutes late. You'll be alright. They'll be okay. I know it doesn't look good. You can
kind
have
of
Terry
bullshit.
go pick it up.
Nah, she's busy, bro.
Oh, man, you need more employees.
I don't have employees. Well, actually, I do office employees, but yeah. But no, I got enough work to keep 4 more trucks busy.
Damn.
Yeah, I just don't want
You
to be
have the four
bothered
trucks
because I'm
running
doing
right
other
now,
stuff.
or you don't have to say anything, but
Way more than that, brother.
I can only imagine. The guy I'm working with, he has like right now he has 50. That's what was on the board. 50,
Yeah,
and I mean
I hired my
that's
son.
fucking life changing. That's life changing. It's like
My, s- my
ridiculously
son,
life changing.
yeah, my son, he's bored, just doing school and stuff. So I hired him. So we're so busy. I have him getting trained at my yard to run the forklift, to load up the flatbed guys, and put orders together for the trucks. So far, yesterday he did A to L. So all the loads is A B C D, right?
Yeah.
So yesterday he did A all the way through L. So that's how many loads we have in the yard right now to load up for flatbed. They go all over the place, East Coast, everywhere. So now he's there today, and yesterday's his first day. So I have the people training him. And he'll learn how. He's learning how to run the forklift, because we all run forklifts,
Yeah.
all that stuff. Yeah.
I mean, you gotta keep these kids busy, man. You gotta keep
Yeah.
the kids busy, keep them. 'Cause I was literally just talking about that. I was like, look, I think I gotta go home a little bit more so I can keep my son a little bit more busy. And she's like, oh, he's being busy. I'm like, hey.
Nark's in the chat. Nark says trucking also changes your knee structure, causing 27 years of clutching. Well, I've been driving.
Do you know about that?
I've been
Do you know about that?
so look. I do 18 speeds. I do everything. My knees don't hurt because you just use your clutch to take off, and that's it. So if you're using your knee to just take off of the truck, and especially if you're doing OTR, like that's all miles, really not too much stopping, like so.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know how your knee's gonna. I don't know how your knee's taking a beat down on 27 years of clutching because I'm not clutching.
I was
Never
talking about
taken
this
off.
yesterday. So I didn't start driving autos until after COVID, right? Yeah, like probably a couple years after COVID, I started driving autos. I remember the first time I drove an auto, I was terrified because I was coming to my first stop sign and I didn't know what the fuck to do. I was like, oh shit. Like, but anyways, and I never have knee problems. And I'm a double clutcher. Like, I'll float, but for the most part, like in the city, I'm double
Yeah,
clutch.
fuck that
You
double
know,
clutch crap. That's for
I
newbies.
get it. Well, you know what? That's how I learned how to drive, and I just stuck with it. Um, and I worked on floating. I was like, I'm learning how to float. So like for like maybe the first 3 years, I double clutched. But anyways, either way, let's say you're doing that, right? There's
hmm
no way that you're going to need knee surgery from clutching. You're not even, you're barely moving your knee. His knee hurt
Yeah.
from going back to it because he hasn't fucking clutched in 5, 6 years or whatever. That's why
Who
his
you,
knee was hurting.
who you talking about?
Oh, there's a reason why he said that. Coach needs knee surgery
He
because he
does?
needs this. Yes, because he's going back to Hurricane and he's getting an auto shift because his needs to be rebuilt because of 27 years of clutching.
As long as I've watched Coach, he's been in an automatic. So I don't know where the
27
27
years
years
of
is.
clutching. He needs his knee rebuilt.
I don't think it's
I'm
27 years of
just
clutching,
saying
bro.
that's what he said.
He went on YouTube what 14, 15 or something like that, and Betsy wasn't Betsy an automatic? That internationally sold James Hensley.
I don't know. That's
Yeah.
that they are debating that. Quick says it is automatic. Dark says it's a manual. But yeah,
Look at
either way,
look at all these old men out there in these old ass trucks. There's like 7-year-old old men out there, 1960 Peterbilt Neranos OTR they're shifting a pair of sticks, not one transmission but two transmissions, and they're
so
built they're built up, man. They're still rolling.
I met this lady a month or so ago, walking with a
Mm.
cane, right? She has all sorts of health problems. She's probably like 75 something years old, maybe, and she's still clutching. And she was walking with a fucking cane like a fucking turtle into the truck stop. Real small, like she's hunched over now, old black lady. Real nice. I was talking to her for like 10 minutes. You know, like she was telling me like in the early 2000s she had to get surgeries done and everything like that. And she's been trucking for a long fucking time, and she is still shifting gears, pulling
I'm
a
not
reefer.
saying I'm not saying it's not out there. I just never heard of nobody saying that they're doing knee surgery because they drive a semi truck.
Maybe if they fall off the semi truck, you know, they're like they get down wrong and they fucking twist their knee or something like that. But from clutching, you use your right knee more to, you know, do the pedal and the fucking brakes more than you use the clutch.
Correct.
Okay, the clutch you might need more weight on it, but how often are you in a fucking traffic jam coming from Kentucky?
And
Like,
even if you are, everybody knows you just put in a low gear and just let the truck idle through the traffic jam. Stop hurrying to the back of the car where you got to stop. Hurrying to the back of the car, now you got to stop. Who the fuck wants to do that shit?
or you throw that bitch into fucking neutral if you're at a stop.
Yeah.
Like, I can't be tiring, but knee replacement, like, come on.
Well, you better be careful because sometimes that goes bad. So,
What, my knee replacement?
Yeah, my mom did a knee replacement. She's never walked again.
Oh, well, you know,
they've done it a couple of times. They even did it robotically and everything.
I was about to say, did they use lasers?
Yes, they did.
Okay, because we have to make sure that everything is laser focused now. If you're not using lasers,
see, you guys are with these code words, man. You know, I'm lost in the sauce, man, and I'm too far back to get them, you know, to catch up. So, well, yeah. Once you said laser focused, that's crazy as fuck right there. I caught that. Whatever the fuck that means. It's some code shit, and everybody's laughing but me, and I get it.
Well, just know that you need to have lasers. You know, if you don't have lasers, like if you have an AR, right? So put the lasers on the AR. You know, everything in life needs lasers. You know, that infrared, that automatic. You know. Oh, I have a video for you. I'll send it to you. It's autonomous trucks on the road in China. Like, it is pretty crazy because it's not like an actual truck. It's just like a thing pulling a trailer. It's like, what the fuck? So, yeah, it's here. And I'm pretty sure they use infrared lasers. So make sure you have those lasers. Okay, people? Put your lasers up. I know when you go to the stadium, they don't want you using your laser pointers and whatnot. But lasers. I have a funny laser story. So I was about 19 years old. I was got done doing something, and I was actually in Korea, and I was on the phone. And when I'm on the phone, my phone has this little, like back then, like you had like a missed call or something. It had caller ID on the phone, right? So on the back of the phone, it would have like a fucking light blinking. So I'm talking to this chick on the phone, you know, what's up, baby? You want me to slide through? You know, doing all that type of shit. Huh? You do your thing. Like, you're just, so I'm telling a story about a laser. So I'm on the phone. It's got this like caller ID, you know, like back in the day, and it would blink but it was on the outside of the phone. So it broke and it was just on. So I'm talking to this chick, you know, I'm out in Korea, you know, trying to be smooth and shit, right? Through the reflection on a fucking window, I could see the little light beam, right? The light beam from the phone, and like it was reflecting off of the window onto the wall. And my first thought in my head was sniper, get down. I was like, yo, shit, I got down. And then I started, and then like the phone moved, and I realized, oh shit, it's the fucking caller ID missed call thing on the phone. Like, yeah, that was my laser story for y'all. Yeah,
That's a nice laser story.
I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, but I mean, it was on base, so you never know. You know, you never know. So, yeah, hyper vigilant, people.
Now back with this trucking thing, man. Like trucking can change your life in a good way and a bad way, right? So there's
How in a
people.
bad way?
Well, because you get people that they're newly married or whatnot. Guy wants to go
Mm,
OTR. Now he's not coming home. She married a husband. She wants a husband because, wives. What do wives want to do? They want to make their man happy, right? They want to cook dinner and do things to make your man happy, but the man's never home. A
true.
man's job also is protection to the family, right?
Yeah.
They're their protector. So if the man's gone all year long OTRing and coming home, a couple of days at a time, a lot of women they're not down for that kind of shit, bro. So it doesn't work out.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see that being a problem.
And then the same with the dudes, right? They get out in the truck and it's a new relationship or whatever, and they got trust issues and not next thing you know they're bugging the bride, always calling her up. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like it's just a whole jealousy mess bullshit situation, bro. Like
Yeah. You know what's
bless
crazy
you.
though? Um. Well, yeah, dudes do. They kind of, some of them push their women into cheating and stuff. They. I'm not saying that she should ever do that, but like some of them are just like super jealous. Like it's like trucking is a mental thing. Or the trucking lifestyle is a mental thing. But a lot of these people say they're OTR truckers. Like they might drive all like okay, like I'm an OTR trucker, right? I'll drive
Yeah.
all over the country, but I try to be home like once a week, once every 2 weeks, something like that, right? For like a day, you know. But a lot of people want to work OTR and be home for multiple days. Stuff. That's not what OTR is. When I was growing up and I thought of a truck driver, that motherfucker was gone for 6 months at a time.
No, that's how it was.
Yeah.
Everybody knew when you were OTR. Remember, I'm second generation. When my dad was OTR, like yeah, I mean they'd stop in on holidays. Other than that, they're out on the road. The version of OTR today is not like it used to be. Like, oh,
Two weeks.
I'm gonna be out there for 2 or 3 weeks. I'm gonna come home a week. Well, if you went to an old school head and try to get a job with them, and that's your schedule, they
Yeah.
wouldn't even talk to you. They'd laugh at you. But
Well,
trucking has
what
changed
about,
so much just to make drivers happy. You know,
yeah.
that's where it's at.
Well, what about like this? So like this week, right? I like okay. So I typically take a load back to Florida, because it pays well, right? So like I'll stop in at the house like this weekend if this load goes the way it should, everything's good and it works out. But I'm continuously rolling. Like that's just basically a. It's not even. It's like a day. You know what I mean? Like it's just the load's not delivering until Monday. So I take Sunday and then I go deliver it Monday morning. Is that still OTR?
Hang on 1 second, bro. Hang on 1 second.
What does the chat think? Let me read some of these comments.
All right, I'm back. Is what OTR now, bro? I'm sorry.
Okay, so you're like driving around, doing your work, and then you stop at the crib, for like let's say like I'll be in Florida Saturday. My load delivers Monday, so I could take all Sunday with at the house.
Yeah,
But then I keep moving. I'm not staying home for like multiple days right now. Is that still considered OTR?
of course.
Okay. Okay. But it's like when you take multiple days, like you're taking time off, like actual time
No,
off.
no, if you're scheduling your drive time, you know, and your loads where you're out 2 weeks and you're home a week, like you're scheduling that, right? But
Yeah,
typically,
that's crazy.
now everybody's got their own opinion on this shit because, again, I'm second generation, so my mindset was back how old schools, you know, think. The truckers today think new school and their version of things. So there's no right or wrong on what a version of an OTR is. But what I remembered, you know, when I was learning and back then is like you just run where the money's at.
Yeah.
And if the money takes you by the house, you can stop by and say what's up and you keep it going.
Yes.
But you don't
That's how it is
deadhead,
for me.
lose your ass and all that because you got to be home every 3 weeks for a week.
Mm. No, you gotta make the money.
Midlife saying staying out longer doesn't make you more money. Clock management living in a freight lane makes it work. Midlife, that's actually wrong, bro. Every time, like, I'm not even talking about my drivers, but like me, I'll talk about me personally. The longer I'm out, the more money I make. I get the fact.
Yeah, that's an argument that me and my group have. I say that the longer you're out, the more money you do make. And it all stemmed because when Sinister did that year, remember he did like a whole year. He was like, I'm gonna run for a whole year straight. And it's like, oh, he didn't have to do that to achieve these goals. And it's like, well, in his situation, that's what he calculated to get him the most money. It yes, I get some people
But
live in a perfect spot where they make
it's different.
tons of money.
Yeah, it's different for everybody. Like my situation is different than everybody else, right? And I have to keep you know, adjusting myself when I'm saying. But like we'll take a bus, right? And we'll take it to the East Coast all over. It's called a demo, right? So, because remember, we work for the manufacturer. So, we take it places, take it off the land dollar or the bus dollar, depending on how big it is. And we take it to like school districts or whatever. And the salesperson from the manufacturer is trying to sell buses, right?
Right.
So, it's for us, it's called being on a demo. We're demoing a bus. So the longer that we're out there demoing that bus, the more money we make. And the money, I mean, I tell you the money and everybody's heads will fucking blow off and they would never believe it. But it's a fact of what it makes. But regardless, yeah, so for me, the longer I'm out, the more money I make. It only makes sense.
Yeah. I just see it if you can make it, like you said, schedule like a day, like on along your route to be at the house, then you could keep making money. But if you're taking time off, no matter what how you look at it, you're missing out on money. Now there has to be a balance. I get it, but you're missing out on potential earnings of your equipment and yourself. So
Hey, Midlife says, no, it is right. If you run 6 hard days, so, right. Look, check this out, Midlife. Nothing against you or nothing like that, but everybody's got their own definition. What's 6 hard days to you? Like, I can't find a hard day in trucking. This shit is so goddamn easy to me. I mean, I went from Cali to Florida in like 2 days. My clock was smoking and everything, but I don't even see that as hard, right? So now you're saying you run 6 hard days, whatever hard days is, take a 34-hour reset. Why would you have to do that? But you take a 34-hour reset at home, rinse and repeat, you'll make the most. Well, when I'm at home, I'm spending money. Like, I was gonna go get a bus today, but now I'm not. So I'll be done this morning about 10 something. So what I'm gonna go do is I'm going to the movies. I'm gonna go sit down at a restaurant, give me something to eat. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm spending money, which I don't mind because that's why I live life, right? Is to spend money. So, but when I'm in the truck, I'm not going to the movies. I'm not going to the steakhouses. I'm not doing none of that shit. I'm in the truck. I'm, you know, eating in the truck and I'm getting to my money. But
so I get the 6 days and 34 off. I understand that. And that's kind of what I'm doing uh, right now. It's because of where I live in the market. So like, if I head out west, it's not necessarily going to pay more per mile or anything like that. So it's not necessarily good for me to just keep running. But I do know that if I look at better, if let's say I can make it work, and I have gotten loads on Sunday, that I
We're
can
almost
make
empty.
more money continuously running. But I get what you're saying,
Yeah.
and it's good to go home, but it doesn't always work out that way. It depends where you're at. If you're in Maine, it's never going to be good to go fucking home. You know what I mean? Like if you're in Chicago, you could go home 2 times a week. It just depends where you're at and what's going on.
Yeah. I mean, midlife, man. I mean, that's your opinion. I respect your opinion, bro. But just because you have an opinion, don't mean that's what it is. That's the way it is. That might be the way it is for you, right? Because that's what I'm saying. An opinion is never wrong because that's your opinion. What up,
And the
man?
question was, and
Absolutely.
the question was, what is OTR? Like we're not talking about making more money, you know. But the facts are, if I run 6 months straight, literally straight, I'm gonna make
Appreciate you,
more
brother.
money. I'm gonna make more money than if I took a day off every week. Because what is that? That's 25 weeks. That's 25 days. That's 3 weeks of not running if you add it up. So we have to look at it like realistically. Is it is it good to do that? Not necessarily, because you need health, you need time with your family and all these things. I get that part. But what I'm saying is, when we're talking about this, if I run 6 months straight, that's about 20 to 26 weeks, right? Because it's 52 weeks in a year. 6 months straight, I'm going to miss out on, if I took one day off each week, I'm going to miss out on over 3 weeks, almost a month of income, of producing money. So when Sinister ran the whole year straight, I know he made more money than if he took home time. It's just mathematics. And it's not Kentucky math, it's just the reality. But is it right? No, not necessarily. Is it good to do? Not necessarily. If you live in a certain spot, can you make more money? Yup. And still have the time off? Yup. But it's not true for everybody. So I agree with what you're saying to a point. Let's see. We got Mr. Nark. How you doing, Mr. Nark? Aren't you supposed to be learning how to do something? Promoter, most you don't understand why he's going to the next greatest least purchase best idea ever. When I take off work, I'm busy and DMs from, oh, word? That's funny.
Sorry about that, man.
No, you good.
Look, man. As long as you guys are making money, man, set your schedule up that works best for you and run the
Yeah,
money, man. That's all. Don't worry about what program I'm on, trips on, anybody else. Just do what works best for you.
yeah.
Whatever it is that is, it's whatever makes you happy, bro. You run this truck in the right way, you'll be happy. Because this really is not work. Like I do a lot of stuff, bro. This shit is not fucking work. This shit's easy fucking money. It's easy as hell. Just like the day trading and shit I'm fucking with. You know, why do shit that why stop doing shit you enjoy when it's easy fucking money?
I don't know. Whenever I fuck with the day trading, like I always make the money within like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and
Midlife
then I'm
says,
out.
yeah, midlife says it's just math. You can't change it. You get more hours if you run resets than if you run recaps. Bro, look,
What?
man. I'm not gonna argue with you, brother, but let me just say this:
What's a
staying at
recap?
the house for 34 hours, or staying on the road for 34 hours. I mean, you're still making the money, bro. You're not making more money because you're at home. You make less money because you're spending money at the house. You're doing fun stuff. Hopefully you're living life. Hopefully,
Yeah, I
but
don't
I
even
get
know
it.
what a clock is really. Like, I get what you're saying. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, you got,
I run my
but here's the
way.
thing. But here's the thing, though, right? Like this could be a whole blown argument out. You know, whose dick is better bullshit, right? And I'm not doing
Yeah.
none of that shit. But I just told you that something just popped up. 250 miles for $1,700. The backhaul I just did was 950 to come back. So in one day, and I also got 1,700 to go to Vegas. So in one day, 1,700 and 950 is what?
2,600.
2650
Yeah.
in one day.
No. And you could do that
And
every day. You could do that
and you
7
can do
days
it
a week.
and you can do it every day. I
Yeah.
choose not to, but you can. And that's local and I'm home every day. Or I can stay in the truck. I don't have to go home. I can stay in the truck. Where does it matter where you're laying your head at, except for where you spend your money at? So I can argue and say, hey, local guys can make more money than OTR.
Yeah.
But that'd be incorrect. Why? Because we got guys doing demos of buses making $30,000 in 2
Oh,
weeks.
don't talk about the
So
numbers because, like, you're gonna.
I'm really not. I'm just trying to explain. I'm trying to say there's no such thing as if you're local, you make more money, or if you're OTR, you make more money. You stay home, you make more money. If you're out, you make more
Yeah.
money. It just all depends on everybody's situation.
Yeah. What you're doing exactly.
Yeah, everybody's situation is different. It just depends on everybody.
Yeah.
You know, for
Because
example,
there's guys in North Dakota that are killing it right now. Like, absolutely fucking killing it. And they don't have no authority, no nothing, not even a fucking plate really. And they're able to just do that oil field shit up there. And they're fucking
yeah,
making huge bucks. Huge. And they work every day.
yeah.
So,
But like I said at midlife, if that's what you believe, if that's what you believe, stick to it. But that's not for everybody else. What I believe is not for everybody else, right? Because we don't know everybody else's situation to put that on everybody else, if that makes sense. That's all I'm saying.
who is that? I can't even see who it is. Oh, what up, Quick? Quick just recaps. That's what he does. He said he runs recaps.
And when I'm out, I'm running recaps. But there's a way to do the recaps. Huh? No, you never slid it. I mean, there's a way to do recaps too. But like I said, man, you guys can do it your way, whatever makes you guys happy, man. I'm not here to argue that my way is better or Chip's way is better or Quick's way is better. If it's better for you and you believe in that, run with it. Just like
My way
everybody
is the
thinks,
worst. Just know that. My way is the worst.
you can tell motherfuckers are making money by how the truck looks. I mean, just
Okay,
because I was bored
I'm gonna go
for
put
the
some
fuck of it.
chicken lights on now. I gotta go put some chicken lights on now. God
Well,
damn
you
it.
see what I did to the trailer that I personally pulled, Trip? I had the whole drive van polished, all the aluminum, from top to bottom, corners, back, everything's all polished.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
It's just money, man. Just go out there and roll and look cool and be different.
And when I say it's kind of crazy, I was just saying, like, it's just that's not for me at this point. Number one, I don't own the trailer. Number two, I don't own the trailer, and
Yeah,
I don't have the. It's not a necessity of mine yet, but I keep my truck clean. Keep my truck
yeah,
clean. And I wash the trailer every time. I don't polish. I don't have special rims. or anything. You know, I'd have that on my tractor, and I keep that.
Special rims.
Yeah,
It's just different for
uh,
everybody, bro. Like
yeah,
some people make a lot of money, they don't even wash the truck. I believe in your truck is your billboard. The truck represents your business.
yes,
But a lot of people don't even run their own business. They don't have their own authority. You know, they
yeah.
run
I
under
don't.
somebody else. So now that's thrown out the fucking window.
Oh well, you know what? I still try to represent this company to the. Okay, so like there was the other day. Um, like I pulled up. I pull up at the same place as this company as a few times, right? So
Hmm.
I pull up. We're in Miami, right? His truck is looking fucked up, fucked up. She had no clue that we were from the same company. She's like, "Oh, you're from that same company right there. That truck looks kind of crazy." She literally said that truck looks kind of crazy. Not only did it look
Yeah.
crazy, I'm on the fucking ground on the hot ass pavement because he has some type of air leak. He has no clue that it's going on. And I'm like, dude, don't fucking move right now because I'm going to be actually under your truck. And he's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he couldn't figure out why it wouldn't go into gear. He had some type of air leak. The valve was stuck open.
Well, check this out. Next time you go under someone's shit, disconnect that red handle, bro. Because you could tell a
Okay.
motherfucker, then he'll be on the phone, then he'll forget, and every fucking thing else. And the next thing you
Fucking get
know, now you're
crushed.
now you're fucked up trying to help a motherfucker for free.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Next time I'll just pop that airline. Yeah.
I mean, I try to do good ideas.
Yeah. No, that's a really good idea. Because that was going through my head like the whole time. Like, what if this fucker just decides to leave while I'm under here? Because like I'm gonna get fucked up, because I was so under the truck. Like I'm under the fucking the drive shaft. Like I'm trying to find out where this air is coming from. That little there's like a modular right there where all the airlines go into. Like I'm
Yeah.
fucking up under there trying to figure out where this air is coming from. Because
And there's a manifold. There's a manifold for the airlines too under the hood where all the airlines go into, and it feeds that.
oh
Johnny
yeah.
says, "Yeah." Johnny says, "Pride in your ride. I have the cleanest Sierra England truck on the road." Hey, there you
That's
go,
what's up.
bro. And I believe in that. Pride in your ride, right? I believe in that
Yeah.
shit. I like it when I go down the freeway in my car and I see shiny chromed out trucks. You know,
Yeah.
but shit. I mean, the fucked up part about this whole thing, when you go down the freeway, you can't even find them that's washed. Let's not talk chrome or polished. How many of them do you see that's even washed, bro? Like these fools run these trucks and their aluminum wheels are black. Like that's crazy work, bro. Like they don't even wash the trucks.
Yeah.
That's just nasty, man. Narc says facts. Jason and I are polishing every single chicken light and watermelon light eventually.
Good.
But you know what's so fun?
Good.
You know what's so funny, Narc? All that excitement he's going through. I did that shit 20 years ago, bro. I mean,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
if
whoa,
I mean,
whoa,
if he knows what a watermelon light is, I mean,
whoa. Are those even true watermelon lights?
so my first truck, I turned into a show truck, and I put watermelon bus lights up on top. They were stainless steel and glass lenses.
I was
A lot
about
of
to
these
ask
shit,
that because, like, now they're like plastic. Like,
some of
to
them,
me, a
yeah,
watermelon light is glass.
no, the watermelon. So what watermelon means is the lens. Like, what's the lens look like? The lens looks like a
The
watermelon.
shape. Yeah.
Yeah, like on the green, the the outside. So the
Yeah, yeah,
light
yeah,
looks
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Right. And to me, but a lot of those lenses are glass.
Mine won't work. Yeah, mine were glass. Yeah, I don't do
Yeah.
plastic.
Yeah.
But a lot of people they fake the funk and they get plastic and the cheap shit and all that. That's cool, but down the road you have a lot of problems with the crap. He says
If
read the
you're gonna do
comment. He
that,
said read the comment above. You have to read it, bro, because I'm driving now.
hang on. Let's see here.
You talking about your comment, Narc, or somebody else's?
Ronnie, Ryan. Yeah. I don't know. There's nothing there. It's just a pride in your ride from Johnny B. What up, Johnny B?
But that's the whole thing, man.
Dark, why don't you just jump on the live? Like,
He probably can't.
You're
He's probably working.
But he's not. He's not even learning anything. He's obviously distracted. He's not even learning anything that he's supposed. He already took the test.
You're saying too much on the internet, my friend. You hear me, Trip?
No, he said this yesterday. He said what he was doing.
No, I'm not watching you guys shit, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. So,
Yeah, no, he said what he was doing. He
Let's
came on here. He
see.
said he was spending 18 hours in class.
Well, no, Narc says, so the one above that says, when I take off work, I'm busy answering emails and DMs from people needing
Oh,
our Jason and mine help.
yeah.
Also, as a trucking coach promoter, most of you don't understand why going to the next greatest lease purchase is the best idea ever. He said he's also Jason's friend now. Well, that's good. I'm glad you guys worked it out.
Yes, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I'd never thought that would be a thing.
I'd rather see motherfuckers cool as fuck with one another than people crashing out on one another. But I mean, that's just my opinion.
Is what Narc does really crashing out, or you just?
I didn't see you added Narc into that. It's not. I wasn't even talking about Narc. You see how that shit works? You say something, and then now you think that, and then SoCal's talking about Narc on fucking Trip's live feed. You should have seen it.
Yup. You heard it here first, Narc.
Narc making videos is not crashing out. He's just making videos.
Yeah.
He does his
Damn.
content. Everybody does their own content. That's not crashing out.
Some guys
So,
don't
but-
even do content anymore on YouTube. They do it other.
No, but you see how that shit leads to one thing to another thing, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were just talking. It's like, you know what I mean? Like you made a statement immediately after another topic, so it's like you could easily transition into that. So I could now see why people think you might be saying something about somebody.
Correct.
So like, let's say you are saying something about Jason, and then you transition into this other thing. You could seem like you're still talking about him,
Right.
but you're not.
Right.
I don't know. That's that gymnastics right there.
And Jason, he's not crashing out either. He's just making fucking Facebook posts. You know what I'm saying?
No, that guy's crashing out. That guy crashed.
Now
I'm
Cam
gonna
today he was crashing out today on his live stream. Cam was, boy.
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
Yeah. Go check out
Well,
Cam's live
Cam.
stream.
I have to check it out later because
There's a whole lot more sectors of trucking than just, you guys, and then, like there's so many different ones, man.
there's just Trip Billions. That's it.
And on the other platforms and stuff, people are teamed up and going against one another.
Oh my God, I don't even want to get into that because like it will be a whole nother stressor that I don't need. What I prefer in trucking is I like these. Okay, first of all, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to ask you if you noticed this, but I've noticed this in the last year. There have been some amazing looking women in trucking, just that you can see at the truck stop yourself, right? Online, it's like even more, because remember, they used to only be online, and you never saw these people. Now it's like...
Now people can take that now that you said that statement. Hey, you hear about Trip? What happened? Man, he's over there fucking creeping on these fucking females at the truck stop. They're not even safe.
I am. Yes, you're right. Well, not the safe part. You're safe, ladies. But I am creeping. I'm looking, and if I have my camera out, I'm zooming in. Okay. Yes.
Oh shit! You done made it worse.
Yes. It's not my fault that I've been out here so many years
and all the chicks that I
it's
ever seen in trucking was 300 pounds with a mustache. You know what I'm saying? And now you guys are looking good. This is a compliment. Um, You know?
Johnny says sometimes you gotta call people's bullshit. No, you don't, Johnny. Here's the thing, Johnny. What gives anybody the right to call out anybody else's bullshit? Are they like the bullshit police? I mean, if you really look at it, Johnny, let's be serious for a second, right? If you really look at it, most of the world is bullshit. And if you call out one man's bullshit, now you're obligated to call everybody's bullshit, and that's more than a full-time job. You're gonna have to hire a whole staff for that.
Yes.
Like, how many men really? Truly, I mean, people want to say the words, but how many men do you know really that stand on business? In other words, what I mean is, you say, hey, you know what? I'm looking on buying a truck. You know, I like this blue one over here. And then in a week or 2 weeks, they go buy the motherfucker. No, it's like, I remember I saw a Coco video, right? I'm at the dealer, guys. What do you guys think? I'm thinking about getting a new truck. And she never bought
That's
a
a
new
bad
truck.
example. That's a bad example because she's like looking, but that's a bad example.
It's all examples, right? Like, you know,
Yeah.
like how
I
many
get what you're
people,
saying though.
or hey, I'm gonna
She's a
do
content
this,
creator.
right? I'm gonna do this, and then they don't. No, I'm not talking shit on Coco. We know why she did it, for the money and for the views, right? Either that, or she saw the price of that motherfucker and said, "These motherfuckers, I'm sticking with my paid
Doing
off, so
my
I'm gonna paint
best
and
to
put a new
stop
hood."
saying gonna. Right? I'm gonna do my best as a man to stop saying gonna. Right? I'm gonna. That doesn't even. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to like because when you say gonna, it's like, are you gonna do it, motherfucker, or not?
Here's
Just
the
do it.
thing too. If you're and here's another thing too, right? You'll see people, like, I talk slang, but when I'm in front of people, I know how to straighten up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the reality is people, man, and I'm trying to get this customer this contract, but to do that, you got to speak their language. You got to get on their level, and some people don't know how to do that shit.
Okay, I hate when the
But
broker
back,
talks to me like a thug, like yo, what up, my man? And I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm not talking to brokers like that. I'll be like, hey, bro, it sounds like you got a problem. Like, because think about that. If they talk like that, you got to trust them with your money, bro. And I don't trust a motherfucker with my money like that. Like,
oh my
I'm on the
God,
wrong.
that shit is
Yeah,
funny.
I'm on the wrong one.
I'm sure you've heard them talk to you like that too. It's like,
No, I haven't. Honestly.
Oh, but I've heard it, man. They do. They call you and they're just like, yo, what up? And it's like, what the fuck is
the first thing I'm
going
gonna
on?
say is, look, bro. First thing I'm gonna say is, look, bro. You're very unprofessional, and I don't want your loads. I appreciate your call back, but no, thank you. Click. Like, fuck that shit.
Oh man, they be hyped too. Some of them. You know, I think
But our
it's like
jobs-
their sales tactic.
But our jobs is not to call out the bullshit, right? Our job is to stay in our lane, mind our business, and do what we got to do that's best for us, and to try to do better than we did last year. You know what I'm saying? We're only in competition with ourselves, and that's it. And then the reality is, if I'm going to give anybody any kind of advice, is just do whatever you can do so every day you have a happy day, man. Every day, God blesses us all to wake up. No matter what the fuck you guys are going to go through, you know, you're able to wake up, talk, hear, walk, and move. And a lot of people, they woke up, or they're paralyzed, or they can't talk, or they can't hear, and some haven't woke up at all. So just understand the blessings you guys have every single day. By even if you're flat ass broken a bank account, you can at least talk about it, which is a blessing.
Blessings. Let me read some of these comments real quick. We got a couple books in here.
Well, woman, it's 10 in the morning. We're done. So look up and see what kind of movie you want to go see.
I don't know. Trip
Huh?
needs a bib since he's drooling over
I'm
a
not watching
belly.
no chick flick.
Yes, yes, yes. Um. Oh, Elite's there. What's up, Elite? How you doing? Hope you're doing good.
We got to make sure that they got plenty of things to drink and all that stuff.
Um.
I think Elite
I
might
don't
be
know if
talking about me.
I didn't know if I wanted to bring the
So,
drama to you right now.
so I can show. So check this out, Elite. I was going to interview him, then Jason went over there, and I chose not to. Like I still can. But he's not the CEO though. It's Junior. It's who I was talking to. And as far as TRC, Eric the Singing Trucker hit me up and said, "Hey man, can I get on your platform? And I want to talk about TRC freight." I said, "No problem." So that's on his time frame. So it has nothing to do with me. Appreciate that, Elite.
You wanna go watch Spider-Man the new day?
There's a new Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's called the Brand New Day.
Randy, what?
The Brand New Day. That's what it's called.
Let's see what else there is to play or watch. I mean,
Odyssey.
where'd you go, Trip? You still there or no? Or is it my internet?
Odyssey is the one that.
No, I'm looking at something else. I heard that movie was
Oh,
amazing, The Odyssey.
The rest are just kids.
Even though it has a
oh,
whole
Trip can
bunch
hear
of
you.
people, yeah, a bunch of people said that it, like before it came out, they were talking about how Helen of Troy is black and this one, blah blah blah. But everybody's saying it's like an amazing movie. Tickets were sold out a lot of places. It's tracking to hit 1.3 bill in like
Yeah,
2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, yeah. You might want to check that one out.
yeah. Nah, but I mean, just everybody just live your best life, man. Whatever the fuck that is. Shit.
I'm planning out where I'm gonna go take my 2 hour shower at.
Yeah. So Junior, the Hurricane dude, Junior, he actually came to
Yeah.
California. He came to LA and everything.
And here's the thing,
On
I've
some
talked
business,
to
of course. Has nothing to do with me. But
I've talked to Junior a couple of times. He corrected me on a couple of things one time, and then another time it
where,
was just a regular talk. So I mean, he's available.
yeah. Oh man. So I got my son working in our yard, and this fool parks the Tesla where I'm gonna park my semi. This crazy ass fool.
Use your phone and move it out of the way.
Nah, I can use my phone to move it out. I'll just park somewhere else. I know. I see him. Yeah, crazy fool.
He's wearing a
So
wallet.
we were talking
I don't even.
yesterday.
I don't even understand.
Have you seen these trailers that say $2,500 take home a week in like bright orange on the back? And
No.
like, well, I just seen one and I looked at the actual company name. So if Nark's in here, he'll know what I'm talking about. It said AB Logistics, and it was a Penske truck.
I mean, if they say it, that must be what it is. I gotta put this trailer to where when Duke shows up, you can put a new floor. I don't know how they're poking holes in this fucking floor, man. Looking, the wood's is nice in this trailer. The trailer's it's not that old. They must be smacking through it with the mask of the forklift or something.
Hmm.
Yeah. Damn, Lee, that's the only thing you can say? All right, Lee. I gotta make sure he can open these doors up.
Here. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. I didn't even realize I was in here. Yeah. But like I was saying, you were saying about other like platforms like IG and stuff. Like I'm looking at, I mean, the women in trucking's looking to hit towards the luxury market. You know, all the Louis Vuitton wearing people and all that. That's becoming a thing. So let's see here. I'm gonna head up to this Loves in a little bit. I have to go inside here. Oh man. I have this tire doing something crazy, people. I'm gonna double check it real quick. Ooh, that looks so insane. It just looks insane. Let me show y'all what this tire looks like. Y'all see that? Why is it doing that?
So I got up that FedEx motherfucker, man. Said, you sound like you're aggressive.
No shit. You just ran.
I'm back.
Yeah, you good. Yo, did you see that tire?
Talking to me?
Yeah, let me show you this tire.
I threw my headset, and I went to go chill out of FedEx people.
Look at that tire.
Let me see. Yep.
I don't know why it's doing that. It might be this one because this one's low on the tread. But
Well, it could be different reasons. Either they both have different air pressures, the tread's different on both of them, or something like that.
yeah, because it's like it like cups in the middle. Like it's just weird looking.
Yeah. I threw my headset. Apologize.
No, you good.
I told the kids to block the yard so people don't use our yard for a turnout.
Mm. And that's what FedEx did.
Yeah, bro. So my son's out there walking and learning to do the forklift, and we're stacking loads in the yard. Stuff's everywhere. Fucking FedEx turns in the gate and is hauling ass to the yard to do a turnaround while these guys are working to go to the neighbor and give him a package. So I hit the horn. She didn't slow down. I threw my headset and I ran over to where she's at before she left. Yeah, it was crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here, man. So
All right, man.
I'm over here. I told him to block up the yard with these poles, which he's doing. He said he's blocking. Oh man, but yeah, but I appreciate it, man. So I know people hate hearing positive, and yeah, I'm not perfect, and I'm not 100% always positive. I'm human like everybody else, man. DJ said Trip needs a bib since he's what? Drooling at these women? Oh yeah, okay. But all right, appreciate you, bro. Hang on one second. What's up, son? You getting it down? Are you getting it down? You guys have a lot of loads to take care of, huh? You get any time on the forklift yet? All right. Yeah, don't do polls for a while because that's a whole different ball game. So, all right, I had him do that because really be careful. FedEx just came through here at 30 fucking miles an hour or faster. Yeah, so just be careful. I told him to try to block it, so he did that with the poles. So, all right, doing a good job. Keep at it. Did you bring drinks? Did you bring drinks like I told you? Nice chest. Let me see the loads real quick. Oh shit.
That's just AB or BCD.
Yeah, so you're working on BCD. Okay.
We already have A through.
That's Arizona. All right.
Actually, no, we have M right now. We just got M loads. But A is already ready.
Sounds good. And you see where they're all going, right? They go all over the place, Louisiana and all that stuff.
And then the biggest loads are LTs, basically.
Yeah, we put that in the middle.
Well, he's putting them over there, right?
Well, this one's Arizona, so that's the same thing as Vegas. But all the East Coast stuff will be we'll have them separate. All right, well, good job. Keep doing a good job.
I don't even know how much I'm getting paid yet.
$25 an hour, probably.
Probably, or
We're looking at you what you can do. You got to prove yourself first. But Jimmy just gave me the whole update when I went out there chasing down the FedEx person and what's going on. So,
that being.
yeah, you guys are on point. You said you're doing a good job. All right. Hang on a sec. Hey, Mike, tell Jimmy to come here real quick. It's crazy kids. I'm sorry about that, Trip. Jimmy!
We're getting an insight into what you do on a daily basis.
Jimmy! Yeah, I know you're trying to get the poles as close to the fence you can, but let's not get that close.
No, I'm trying to pull them away.
Who put them so close to the fence?
That's how it was when I got here.
Okay.
That's why I'm trying to get all the stuff out and make it.
All right, yeah.
I know, like, this is fine.
Yeah, that's fine. But keep in mind, too, the forks are going to be going past those poles, too, so you have to keep all that stuff in mind when you're going underneath them. And then the gray container, try to stay at least 2-3 feet away from it.
That one?
So it doesn't get hit with the forklift and none of that kind of stuff. So yeah, I saw that all against the fence. I'm like, that's not gonna work.
I know I'm trying to pull it. Pull on there.
Are those local poles or those going out of state?
They're out of stuff.
Okay. Do you know on top of your head where it's going?
This is L and B. So like Michigan, Indiana, Arkansas.
Okay.
Canada for B, so the closest ones to you.
Okay.
L is Littitz, Pennsylvania.
Is that a big order or Pennsylvania?
L.
Let me see. Oh, okay.
I don't know about
Tennessee, Georgia, New Jersey, North Carolina. All right. And the orange is what? You guys already pulled out and grouped up or what?
Orange and pink are like highlighted, like we got that stuff.
Okay.
Anything not highlighted.
Okay. Sounds good. Good job.
Hello. How are you?
Make sure when you guys are marking that, remember the letter, the order number, and where it's going.
Yep. L, the C number, and the
Yep.
city.
Yep. Good job, guys. I'm done for the day. I'll come back and check on you guys.
Okay. I'm not gonna have Mikey stay too much longer once he's got his stuff done. Because it's just me.
I mean, yeah, it's up to you. I mean, the more he stays, the more he learns. I like the other forklift. I like our forklift, not that rental, because yeah, no, but the other one he can sit on the other forklift while you're doing that stuff too, and he can learn. You can't do that on this rental forklift.
And this one, you can't take it off by that much.
Yeah,
What?
it's $15,000 on the new engine on our forklift, and they can't figure out why it's surging. Stupid, man.
Yeah, the guy said to work on it, and it comes back water.
Yeah, so most likely we're gonna have to pick it up at the land and take it somewhere else. Yeah, 3 months. Yeah. So, all right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to clean up.
Are these all in order, or that's just pulled out?
No, I'm getting organized.
It's getting organized.
I mean, those are all mixed.
Okay.
Like even, it's not just like, oh, A's are here, but C's behind it. It's all mixed up. So.
Yeah.
And then we're also missing a couple. There's supposed to be a 25 bundle, and it's just a singular pole for it, so it's still getting
Oh, they're missing 25 poles.
24 missing.
Yeah, it's in the yard.
Well, so would you sometimes if you go back there, ask for labels, or they'll give you labels, and you just go back there, and you'll find them over there, and you label them, and then you pull them out. Okay.
Yeah, he came in this morning. I was loading up a truck, and he just he checked in, got the labels, and
Okay. So far we only loaded one truck today. Got out.
one truck today. Because there's only
How many completed orders do we have?
E and F are good. The only other completed one is A. She's
Mm.
ready.
All right. Cool. Sounds good.
Yep. Yeah, Mikey, are you just about done checking off stuff?
I'm just going over B, C, and D. I don't know if they've already been checked over.
Okay. Yeah, B, C, and D. I think those were the stuff that has new stuff in there
Yeah.
as well. So.
And I know Jay just had some new stuff too. So
So
Okay.
make sure you have everything memorized. If I come in and ask for stuff, that I want you guys to have it memorized, where you know where the stuff goes, where they're at.
it's gonna be 8 poles are there. B, C, down the line, and then that's the LT Express one. That's just a lone pole over there.
All right.
I might switch. I might put A over there with those poles behind you, just because we're gonna be loading
Yeah,
up.
it's base too.
Yeah.
The main thing is you count the pallets and then count the poles, right?
Yep.
Because you don't want to start a section and find out you have like 20 something pallets, and now you don't have the room for the pallets or the poles. So make sure it just stays grouped together. That way, when we're not loading trucks, we're not going all over different spots of the yard trying to grab stuff and trying to find stuff.
Poles are somewhat separate, so all the pallets are.
So keep every single load grouped together.
We've got it all organized labels now. Yesterday was
You worked
I'm
through
into it.
you worked through A through L, Mike. You said right. You guys did A through L.
K right now. But we
Yeah,
got some M
K,
stuff.
J, K, L. We're starting to get M and N. We're gonna be each just one stop truckloads.
All right. And if you guys have seen these labels fading, I had Chris come out here. If the stuff's fading on the labels,
Labels. Yeah, I saw some of them over there where it's all faded out in yellow.
where you can't read it,
Yeah.
no, they're gonna fade and they're gonna turn like a brown. You can still read where it's going. If it's where you can't read it, take a picture and send it to me, and I'll have Chris make new labels.
Got it.
I haven't seen it on the black ones though. Only there's a yellow one on a few pallets over there.
Yeah.
It's like it just fades out completely.
Well, take pictures and let me know the C number to it and stuff. Good job, guys.
Already? Yep.
You guys should be done by 12.
Yeah, for real. I think so. Yeah. Down south.
What time did you guys start today?
I started at 5. He came at 7. So yeah, getting the,
All
and
right.
then I gotta go home and I've got my dad's paper.
Sounds good,
So, yeah,
guys.
I say we stay for another 12, or just whenever you finish up your
Yeah,
paperwork.
I'm
then
down
you
to
can
do whatever.
Cool, cool.
melting.
Make sure you guys have drinks.
You want another water?
Yeah, tell them to bring ice, and drinks. Sorry about that trip.
No, you good.
I had to make sure everybody's on point. Not get the lockup and go eat somewhere.
Mhm.
I'm ready. I'm hungry.
So, all right, man. So, you have fun. Everybody else have fun, man. Enjoy your day. I'm out of here. Sorry if I held your live stream up. My bad.
I
No, you good.
Oh,
Have a good
hang
day,
on.
man. Be safe.
Hang on 1 second. Hang on.
Well, I was SoCal conducting some business. So now you know there's something going on at the yard. You don't know what it is. It's got some poles and must be moving something going to Arizona and all these other places. They doing shipments out there. That's not what you call trucking. That's what you call logistics. I got a text message from Nart. He said that he's promoting. He's a promoter for Jason Pope now. Him and Jason squashed their beef. They had a conversation. And now he's a promoter. hmm So I guess that means that everything Jason has done it has been correct. That's what that means now. So we'll see. I'm about to go up to this Love's. It's like 50 miles away. I'm gonna stop there for a little bit. Figure out what I want to do about these tires. I put some tires on the driver's side, I don't know, 2 months ago now. And the passenger side was like, they were still good, like really good. So, but I have 2 sets of tires that I had shipped to the yard of
this company, and they're just sitting there. But I'm not going there anytime soon. I'm already booked. So, well, I'm going there. I can go there soon. I was like, I could be there like Wednesday maybe. But I really got to look at these tires. I don't know what they're doing right now. They might not make it to Wednesday. I don't have my own authority or anything. So according to Windsor, I'm not an owner operator, but I am an owner, and I need to figure out, right? Like, what am I gonna do something on the road about these tires, or am I gonna, you know, ride them until Tuesday? Today's Thursday. I just wish it happened like when I was, you know, on the next load already. Because the way it is right now, I don't think they're gonna necessarily get hot, but it just looks weird. It looks crazy. The scale is open, but everybody drove by that, so I assume that everybody got one of those things. So I'm driving by. Yeah, I think everybody got a thing because the bypass is for everybody right now. Everybody's in the bypass that went in. I'm gonna talk to the mechanic. I talked to him earlier. He was like, "Yeah, you got the tires sitting right here. Just anytime you want to come, put them on." And that's why I don't want to leave this place because like they let me use their like shop for storage too of stuff. I have like a set and a half now because I put half on, but I didn't need the other half like 2 3 months. It was probably like more like 3 months or 2 months ago. It was probably longer than that. Probably like 6 months. Now that I think about it, because I've gone there twice since I changed out the tires. And it's just sitting there. The other truck is sitting there too at the yard. And the other set of tires is for that truck, but it doesn't need tires either. These tires are just fucking sitting there. Mm. I don't know. Maybe I should have changed them all at the same time, but it really, like, there was no need to, like, not even close. And then I'm probably going to run into the same problem that when this side's done, the other side won't be done. So maybe I'll throw some on this and then, excuse me, do it all at once for the next shift. I don't know. And let me tell you, where I was, it's been ridiculously hot. Like, it says today, like, in, not Memphis, but like south of Memphis, it's going to be like 105. So the road is probably extremely hot. Because, like I said, like I check my tires every day, multiple times a day, and I did not see that wear pattern. So maybe it's just so hot. Cause I ran a lot yesterday. Maybe it was just so hot. I don't know. Can that be a thing? I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. I have no clue. Positive is good. Positive is good. So I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about this truck, or this tires. Excuse me, these tires. Because it's not like it's not one, right? The one is doing that, but the one that's outside, like I just don't like the tread depth. I don't like the tread depth. Right. So I'm gonna go up here, take a break. Even though I haven't really been running. How many more hours I got? Oh, I've been running. I didn't even know. Damn. I'm gonna go up here and then take a break and then do the final push to Ohio. About 8 hours. I bang out 5 and then do a 3-hour push. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna come back on the live, but I don't like that tire shit, dude. I just don't like dealing with shit on the road. I don't like dealing with shit on the road. I don't like trying to figure it. I like to try to figure it out before it's an actual problem. I gotta call out the Russians. Maybe they have like a Russian place along the way that I can throw some tires on, and then I'll still be able to replace the whole tire after, so it won't be too expensive, right? Like that's the thing. I don't want to have to like have them pop or something, and I gotta get like a new tire, for like Love's. That's gonna be like $500 a piece, and then I'm stuck with a fucking tire. I'm stuck with a fucking tire. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that. Stuck with multiple tires. I don't want that. I definitely don't want that. But I want to put my tires on. So maybe I can find some used tires. Maybe some used tires will be appropriate in this situation. I'm just thinking out loud. Like, this is what's going on in my head. Like, these are the questions. I'm just thinking out loud. You have like an idea of what I'm thinking about. Like, I'm not sure what to do, what the proper move is. And like, my pre-trips are pretty good. They're getting to the point where most stuff is caught like before it happened, before it becomes a problem, like it's supposed to, right? That's what's supposed to. Or it doesn't become a huge problem, like radiator breaking. Okay, that broke while I was driving. However, it wasn't a huge problem, because as soon as I noticed it, I'm checking it instead of riding, right? How did I check it? Well, I noticed I was low on coolant. I put coolant in, and then I was idling, it didn't go down or whatever. But when I went to drive, about an hour, 2 hours, the sensor triggered. I was like, oh shit, that's weird. Let me check. All right. Now, before it becomes a huge problem, we get there's a crack in the radiator, so get that replaced. Typically, tires I catch. Typically, not all the time. Most of the tire issues I've had recently are like fucking bolts and shit in them. I don't know if you guys do this, but like when I check my tires, I have my pressure gauge, right? But I also run my hands along the tires to feel them. Sometimes they're fucking burning hot because I check it whenever I get fuel or something like that. So like I do three things. I do tire pressure. I do the tap, right? I start with the hammer. Make sure, okay. Then I make sure that they're all within range of each other. I typically, in the heat like this, is 100 psi. So I want them all at 100. Obviously check your oil stuff. But other things I've been like really focusing on too is like getting up under the back of the truck, checking the actual shocks, making sure there's no play all these different things that people just look at or don't even look at. Like I try to touch as many components that I can physically touch as possible. You know, because like you might brush up against something like, oh shit, that's oil right there. What the fuck? The hub seal out? Shit. But you might not see it if you just look. I'm not even gonna shit you. I had a lug nut break. I said that bitch in the dark. I was like, that's good, right? That motherfucker was in two pieces. But you would never have known it unless you touched it, right? You would never know that that thing was broken unless you fucking touched it. It's impossible. Too much pressure on it. I actually, like, that fucking wiggled. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? I have a picture of it. It's broken. It's funny. I also got that lug nut for free replaced. That was cool. You know, I've never really had lug nut problems my entire career, but this year I had a missing lug nut and that fucking broken lug nut on two different trucks. No, that's this truck. That is this truck. Yeah, they're both from this truck. I don't know. Tires have been really fucked up this year. The trailer tires, not the tractor. This is on the tractor, what I'm going through right now, but like most of the tire issues, all of the issues have been on the trailer because they want to use used tires and just keep fucking replacing them to the point where I've replaced every tire on the trailer. Now it's running, you know. The tractor, not so much. This is a potential issue though. It's a big potential issue. I don't want it to become an issue. I'm trying to address it before it's an issue. But I want to make it to fucking Tuesday, so Wednesday I can fucking. I already have a load. I already have a load. I even talked to dispatch. I said, hey man, do you think it's possible I go here to here and then drop down? It's like I already got you. I already got you something. So we can't cancel that one. So you think your RPM is like extremely high this week? Like oh, or okay. And I'm only touching 9250, right? 9250. And that's leaving Miami at just over $1 a mile. Don't ask why I was in fucking Miami. Miami's a shithole when it comes to fucking freight. Out that bitch. This next load ain't going nowhere even better. It's not going anywhere like dramatically fucking closer. Tires are. They're sitting there. They're just sitting there. And I don't know if these tires will make it. Because like I said, that tread pattern or that pattern, that wear pattern, I don't think it was there yesterday. Not visible like that. Not where I could notice it. And the one next to it just has low tread, and I don't like that. Because there could be a spot that's illegal or something like that, and then now I'm fucked. I don't want to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? So I'll go up here, I'll check the pressure again. I'll let it cool off a little bit. Check the pressure again. And then I'll make a decision on whether to get something on the road or try to wait till Tuesday. I don't think those tires are going to make it to fucking Tuesday. Really Wednesday. But it's going to be at least Tuesday to get up there to Indiana. I know I say I'm out of Chicago or whatever, but it's just, that's just to give you an idea that I'm working with Rich. I'm in Indiana, bro. I'm in Indiana. Oh, shit. I don't know where that yawn came out of. I don't know where that yawn came from. But you know what? Let's not be depressed here. Let's let everybody know how we running, how we moving. Let them know when they ask you how you running that truck. You tell them this. You tell them Trip said this.
Yeah, I'm moving Sunday to Sunday. Grandpa was Reverend, but he taught me more about gunplay. Yeah, I'm moving Sunday to Sunday. I might smell the yellow bitch, she look just like Beyonce. Yeah, I'm moving Sunday to Sunday. For what they be saying, only care about what the sun say. Yeah, I'm moving Sunday to Sunday. I feel like Jay Allen, how y'all jumping off a palm face. Man, like you short to sit and contemplate. Yeah, you depressed, now I think you just beyond gay. I was homeless in it, that I had to concentrate. All these rest where I could make your bitch ovulate. Gunplay, we don't fuck with Drakes. I staccato to the point, get the effing out my way. They say we need love, but what's love without a hate? Don't need no loyalty, cause even angels become snakes. I'm just gon' say and spend it, man, while me send it double in fat. My pocket fat like big, yeah, fuck a jam pack. You still can't move a pack, man, you struggling smack. I still don't give a fuck who I feel, got them horses on me. I don't ride with whites, if that low, man, you know me. She said send a pic, send a purple emoji. I don't want the limelight. They gon' try to neutral neutral like my dark side. Yeah, I'm moving Sunday to Sunday. Grandpa was Reverend, but he taught me more about gunplay. Yeah, I'm moving Sunday to Sunday. I might smell the yellow bitch, she look just like Beyonce. Yeah, I'm moving Sunday to Sunday. For what they be saying, only care about what the sun say. Yeah, I'm moving Sunday to Sunday. I feel like Jay Allen, how y'all jumping off a palm face. Man, like too short to sit and contemplate. Yeah, you depressed, now I think you just beyond gay. I was homeless in it, that I had to concentrate. All these rest where I could make your bitch ovulate. Yeah, I'm moving Sunday to Sunday.
What are we doing?
I'm moving Sunday to Sunday.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We don't stop. We don't take 34.
I'm moving Sunday to Sunday. Grandpa was Reverend, but he taught me more about gunplay. Yeah, I'm moving Sunday to Sunday. I might smell the yellow bitch, she look just like Beyonce.
Like who?
I'm moving
Beyonce.
Sunday to Sunday. For what they be saying, only care about what the sun say. Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
Sunday to Sunday.
That was hard.
I feel like Jay Allen, how y'all jumping off a palm face.
Yeah, there you go. That's how we ride out here. Sunday to Sunday. We don't stop. We don't take 34s. We don't do none of that. Okay, we're grinding. We hustling. All right, Sunday to Sunday. That's the theme song. All right, that's the theme song right there. So we don't have time. We don't have time to contemplate. You know, you depressed? You beyond gay. Okay, that's just what it is. Yeah, he said you gay. We run Sunday to Sunday. So we run Sunday to Sunday. We don't stop. We don't take 34s. We barely take 10-hour breaks. We keep everything legal. But yeah. Keep everything legal. Ain't doing no illegal activities over here. So we run perfect clocks. Perfect. All right. Down to the millisecond. Okay. I run here's overtime. What up, overtime? What's going on?
What's up?
I don't know. I'm about to take a quick break or whatever. Did you see that tire?
Who?
I showed a video of my tires. It's fucking insane.
Oh no, I've been in and out. I've been trying to listen to you in SoCal, but I've been having a heck of a day trying to figure
Oh,
stuff
how's
out.
that going? How's everything going? I'm just here to talk about myself. How's everything going?
Oh, I'm about to lose it, but we'll be all right.
What's going on, man?
They pulled my filter off the DPF, and they were gonna bake it out, but the filter basically came apart. The mesh is coming out, so I have to buy a new filter, and that's not cheap.
How much are we talking for a filter?
Well, I saved myself a little bit of money. Kenworth quoted me $5,000 for just the filter, and I wasn't going to do that. So I went to Fleet Pride, actually Truck Pro, and they had an aftermarket filter for 19. So I just Ubered over there and bought that one.
Yeah.
So 19 for the filter plus the labor to install it, and probably 3,500 for everything.
Jesus Christ. So you're telling me that they won't just, kind of put a empty pipe on that thing so you can get out of there?
No, OES shops will not do it. They won't let you leave until it passes an emissions test.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I could tow it away, but they won't
Yeah.
let me drive it away.
Okay.
So, but anyways, it is what it is. So it would, if I would have let them order the filter and all the parts, it would have been
You're
like
talking about 10,000.
6,000. Yeah, well, 6 probably.
You said 5 for the filter plus the labor, which is going to be 3 days, you know, and I'm just like, oh, man.
No, it's only like 4 hours of labor.
All right, well, at least you saved yourself fucking $3,000
Yeah.
just on the filter.
Yeah.
They said 5, you found it for 19. That's 3,100 saved right there.
Yeah. So.
And you're
But
spending
it's
hotel
like,
money. You know,
yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
I'm over here
So,
talking about my tires. Like,
what's wrong with your tire? What's wrong with your tire?
oh, it has like a weird fucking pattern on it. But the problem is, like, okay, let's say I go get a used tire, right? The
Yeah.
place I work for, they have like a shop, okay? And I ordered some parts and stuff for, I have this truck and another one. So I ordered parts. So I have 2 sets. Well, I had 2 sets. I have like a set and a half now because I already put half of them on. Like, I thought it was 2 months ago, but it's more like 5 or 6 months ago, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like, okay, I could head up there, right, to Indiana and replace it. I already bought the tires, right? But I already have a load going to Florida, and I'm trying to hit a certain number because I'm also about to get a delete. So I have to pay for the delete and all this other stuff. So it's like, oh shit. So what do I do? Do I just go get these stupid used tires for right now? Or do I try to make it to Tuesday and possibly blow them on the way? And now I might have to go to a fucking Love's instead. You know, like,
I
so it's
mean,
like,
well, what you could do if you've already bought the tires, pick them up. I am on. How many tires did you get?
oh, I got 2 sets, so I had like 16, I think. 16. Yeah. But now I have no, excuse me. Yeah, 16. So I have all the ones that I need for this truck and another truck.
Is your load going to Florida? Are they going to seal the trailer? You could put them in the back of the trailer once it's loaded.
Oh, I don't even know. I had no clue like what's going on with that particular load.
Because if you could just take the tires with you, you can pay someone else to mount them.
Yeah, but I'm not going through that part of Indiana to pick up the tires.
Oh.
Because if that was the case, I would just, you know what I really need to do? I need to have stuff in both places now.
Yeah.
I need to have. I just don't have space. I have a garage in Florida, but I have a car in there, and I really don't have room for fucking a bunch of tires and other parts. But maybe I'll get a bigger one. Because I used to keep my Suburban in the fucking storage unit thing. It's that big. I can keep a Suburban in there. So, but right now there's I have a M6.
I mean, can you return those tires that are in Indiana?
No, I bought them a long time ago, man. I bought them on the internet. They're like Korean tires or some shit.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Asian tires.
Yeah.
All my tires come from Asia.
Yeah.
I'm not paying $800 for a Michelin drive tire.
And so far, the tires that I got, like they're on the driver's side. They're great so far. You know?
Yeah.
So I mean, it is what it's just. I don't want to end up spending extra money, but I don't want it to blow and cause a possible other problem. So I'm just debating. Like I'm thinking, like, can it make it to Tuesday? Because then I could just pull up in the shop on Wednesday morning and just switch them out. Can it make it that far? I don't know. We're talking 2,000 miles.
If your core's not showing, then it's fine.
Nothing is showing yet. I do have one that has some low spots on the tread depth, so then I can get pulled into the weigh station, and it's like, oh, your tread depth's below 230 seconds here. Oh,
yeah.
You know, I already have all these fucking stops on my shit.
Right.
So, I don't know. I'm gonna go to Love's to take one of my first showers.
Your first shower for the day.
My first shower for the day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Hey, just
Oh.
I know that was kind of a joke yesterday, but there's way worse things you could get made fun of than taking 2 showers a day. So.
Oh, trust me. Oh yeah, I know. I know. I get, and that's the thing. Like when people make fun of me, like I laugh at the stuff. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
definitely laugh at the stuff, and you know, I don't always take 2 showers a day, but if I can, I would. Right? You know what I mean? So, like yesterday, I stopped at a place that didn't have no showers. So now I'm
Yeah.
gonna go take this shower, and it does waste my time, right? But you know, you can stop the clock, right? So yeah, but it definitely does waste time. Because I'm about to pull up to the Love's. I don't even know if there is showers available. That's another thing that happens. I'll pull up to like a Love's or whatever, and that motherfucker will be like packed. So let's see if
Yeah.
there's even showers available.
Yep.
See, it says 2 people are in fucking line right now. But I have to use the restroom, so I don't like to use the restroom next to some other guy. You know what I mean? I don't like to do that. I want to go by myself in the shower. So that's typically why I have to take 2 showers a day.
Do your showers like expire, or can you save showers forever?
Oh, I don't even know, but I have to. I get enough fuel where it's just unlimited, so I don't know.
Heck yeah,
I
man!
don't know.
If you got shower credits, use them.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking about doing is, and I don't like the showers, but just doing the Planet Fitness, because I've been talking to Josh and he's helping me get onto a protocol to get into, you know, some shape here, and I think that that would help. That would help because then I don't have to worry about. I don't like going to the truck stop to begin with, and that will help with any type of issue. Just go into the gym. I can work out, and you could take a free shower there. Because when we
Yeah.
were talking about the mud flap, I could start saving more money, and you know, I could start
Yeah.
saving more money. Because I got to get a little bit more serious about this.
I mean, it is an extra step to try and find where you're going to park, but if you can park somewhere near a Planet Fitness, yeah, you can get a free shower. Most Planet Fitnesses will let you park behind the store,
Yeah.
but then you got to bring your own shampoo and your towel. But if you have a
Yeah.
shower
Oh, I
bag,
have that. Yeah, I have all that already because I don't like to use their shit to begin with.
Yeah.
Because think about it, like so many dudes have rubbed their balls on those towels. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. If you think about it, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't wash them correctly all the time. You know, it's like a guy getting paid minimum wage that he doesn't want to touch that shit. You know?
Yeah, dude, it was 2 nights ago. Holy crap, this week's going by so slow. But I was at the TA and I paid for a shower. I should have just waited because I didn't know I was going to be in a hotel the next night. But I paid for an $18 shower at the TA, and the lady was there cleaning the shower. She was so freaking funny. She's like, a bunch of ethnic people came in here and they shit in the drain and pushed it down with their feet. Now I have to clean it out. And I was like, what? Is that like a common thing? She's like, oh yeah, all the foreigners, they poop in the shower even though there's a toilet right there. I was just like, and I was like so sleep deprived. I was like, what are you? But yeah,
Oh my
she
god,
was.
I can
so
imagine
funny.
it because like a lot of those foreign places, like I don't know if you ever been to like some of them, like their showers are basically their toilet as well. You know, like
I don't want to say something to make me sound racist. This is what she was saying. She was
yeah,
grumpy cleaning the showers, and it was like, "What are you saying?" And she was talking to me. That was,
yeah. No.
like, yeah. She's like, all the foreign drivers, they poop in the shower and stomp it down the drain.
That's crazy. It's so disgusting.
That's why you wear flip flops in the shower.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have shower shoes. I do. Yeah. Sometimes I forget them though, and then I just use that mat and I stand on that. So.
I think it's so. I just remember the first time I ever saw a dude washing his feet in the sink.
That's crazy, right?
And I was like, "What are you doing?"
People think that like I make stuff up. Like my sister was like say that I was like racist and stuff, right? And I was like, no, like because like what happened was there was like a video about somebody made a video and they were like washing the feet in the sink and it was AI, right? And I was like, yeah, well that at least that's better than getting your food made by somebody with their feet in the food. She's like, you're so racist, and then I showed her like a whole bunch of videos of like those Indian street food people, and they're like spitting in the food and then mixing it up and like fucking just gross shit. Like, yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
So you think you're gonna be done today?
Oh no, the filter's not coming till tomorrow morning, so I'm still in the hotel for tonight. But hopefully tomorrow, if it comes, I mean, it's only they just got to put it on and run a regen. I think that's all they have to do. So I should be moving again tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully.
My bad, I had to check in. They had one available, so I'm about to get off here. I'll come back on in a little bit though. After my 2 hours is up, I'm probably gonna,
Nice.
however long it takes. Let me find some pants to throw on.
Well, best of luck on your tire. Sorry, it's
Yeah, I'll show you.
A little bit
I'll show
cowboy.
you. I'll show you a little bit later. How it looks. It looks fucking insane, and I just don't know what it. Obviously, the best thing to do would be just change it right now, right?
Which tire is it?
This is a drive tire, an inner passenger side drive tire, and I don't know why it looks like that. It's pressure good. The ones around it are all the same. So I don't know why it's wearing like that, but
Maybe
the
you're
answer
pushing
really.
the shocks.
Okay, great.
Oh shoot!
I did check the shocks this morning, and they're not moving, so it should be good. But I don't know. Who knows? I don't know enough yet to make those decisions. I'm learning.
Yeah, I think just send it, drive at night, and then fix them next week. As long as the core's not showing.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I was like, is it wearing like this because the road was so hot? You're in Mississippi, so you know that the temperature today said it was going to be like 106 degrees. So the road is extremely hot, and then you're running nonstop. When you work for the Russians, you get the. I mean, sorry, the clock is legal, okay, but you still run a lot in a row. So it never gets a break to chill.
Right.
I don't know. At least that Prime trailer right there has super singles. At least I don't have that.
Super singles scare me. Okay, well, take a shower and drive safe.
Yeah. All right, man. Be safe out there too. All right, y'all. I'm going to sign off for a little bit. I might come back on a little later. Maybe. Probably, because I get bored. And this helps pass the time. Like, we crushed 8.5 hours in a row, 9 hours in a row, or whatever. And there was like 4 hours before that yesterday, so we did good. So be safe, y'all. Peace.